Howdy hoot, Miss Owl. Now my own stuff is buffering, guys. Welcome, 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 everybody. Yeah, we're gonna sit here and let this adjust, I guess, because it is what it is. We're kind of winging it here, guys. I'm totally buffered on my end. I hope you guys are getting something. There we go. Wow, really bad delay on this, guys.
I hope you guys are getting something.
I'm gonna wing it.
There we go. Wow, really bad delay.
Okay. I hope everybody's having a decent Saturday. Oh, it's telling me my internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. Nice. Because I double checked it before I got on here, and we're running just right at 300 upload and like 8.6 download, which should be way more sufficient than required. So we're just going to wing it, but you see that I'm sitting here in a lobby by myself, so it's the servers, man. It's not us. Yeah, and I can't stay in a lobby. Here we are back to this again. Well, we can't stay in a lobby with anybody. So that's how I play RedDead nowadays. But heck, you know what I say. You can't give up hope just because it's hopeless, guys.
Bye now.
And so part of the reason that I'm here is to just kind of open up a channel, guys. Anybody that knows me knows that I've been playing RedDead a long time. And while I might be a grinder, I'm not much of a shooter, and not really interested in any of the content that the game offers, other than running wagons. It's always been about the people for me, right? Any of you that knows me knows that's the case. So that's really what I want to do. Now, it's been almost 3 months now since I live streamed, and I enjoy watching a lot of other people's live streams. Y'all know, y'all see me around a lot of live streams. And man, that's the fun part of it for me. So why not cut to the chase and just do that, right? Because I also have been helping a lot of people kind of behind the scenes and offline and stuff like that. But I can tell you what's happening is I'm spending a lot of time doing that. And there's a lot of people going through a lot of stuff, guys, right? And a lot of people need help, bro. And so, you know what? That's what we want to do. We want to just, kind of streamline this system. And let's just let's open the channel, man, for some discussion. Let's dialogue, brothers. Okay? Because I've never been playing this game for the game anyways. I play it for the people. So we're going to get on here for the people. Now, like I said, it's been 3 months since I live streamed. And that's where we're missing out on the connection, guys. See, and it says that I'm getting comments on there, and I'm not seeing them, guys. So if you're commenting, please bear with me. My shit is going slow motion, I guess, because I'm not getting any other comments in my live. I'm on live chat, not on top chat, but I'm not seeing those comments right at the moment. See, I see it coming. Hey, it's Mr. Johnson. There he is. See, it's just taking a minute for it to catch up, guys. Just bear with me. Because what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of do a vent sesh, y'all. A lot of people are going through a lot of stuff, and I've been helping a lot of people kind of behind the scenes and everything, and I love to do that. That's why I get on here. And that's kind of how I started live streaming, was to show people. I was talking to a friend of mine the other night, and as we said, I understand why you got to take a break from this game, man. It's all the toxicity, right? And I said, well, no, not really, because I honestly don't know any toxic people in this game. I just don't see it. I mean, I hear people talk a lot about that. I can count on one hand the people that I would call toxic, and they're not the ones that you would expect, boys and girls. I'm going to tell you that right now. And they're not griefers. None of the toxic people that I know are griefers. I'll tell you that right now, okay? So let's just make a differentiation between that. Hi, Mr. Morgan. How are you? If you guys are tuning in for shenanigans and shootouts and shooty and showdowns and stuff, you're in the wrong place. Okay? We're not going to do that. We're going to talk. Hi, Pine. I will help you with any questions that you have about the game, and if we get in a lobby where we can actually have another player with us, we might actually play something, but because I got a full wagon and everything. But other than that, this is a vent session, man. This is about the esoteric pursuit of happiness. We're not on here to play RedDead. If you read the description, that's what it says. It's RedDead, but it's not RedDead, okay? Howdy, Rowdy. What we're doing is we're making ourselves available for the kinds of things that people have been approaching me for in the behind the scenes, right? I'm spending a lot of time kind of with one-on-ones with folks, which I love to do. Hello, Sir Will. How are you? Well, it's been a while, if it's who I think it is. See, I know you guys that I'm so familiar with. I'm so happy to see you, you know, and I miss out because for one, okay, listen, look, I'm a big chicken. It's just gonna be straight talk, okay? Hey, Dalton, what's up? Our animal spawn's broken. Not on my lobby, but I was in a lobby by myself, bro. So it really depends on the lobby, and if you're having no animal spawns, bro, switch up to something else, go to a different lobby, okay? Sometimes it's just that lobby, bro, and that's what happens. I was having a lobby all to myself for about the last hour and a half, which is good because then I could get my mentality together. So like I said, pretty much I'm a chicken, and I kind of have what some of you guys probably also have, kind of a social anxiety disorder. So what I have is like performance anxiety, and that stops me as quick as almost anything else that I do, because I always wonder what's going to happen, and since I can't read exactly what's going to happen to me at any given point, and I can't make accommodation for that, then I back out. You know what I mean? I want to be prepared for every eventuality, right? And I'm kind of the same way in real life, man. So I have a tendency to be like a perfectionist, right? But the thing, hey Mecca, what's up? And I'm gonna apologize again to you guys because we're not. It's RedDead, but it's not RedDead. Okay, this is a vent session. And I welcome anybody to bring anything that they're concerned about, man. Let's talk it out. Okay, I've been helping a lot of people behind the scenes, see, and that has taken a lot of my time, and I love to do it, guys. Don't get me wrong, and you know who you are. I love to do it. That's important to me. That's the whole entire point of why I continue to tolerate the crap in this game, like being stuck in a lobby by myself and all the dumb stuff and all the, you know, I get burned on so many. Like, you see me do showdowns with Craig. You guys have all seen me do it. Man, I get shafted so bad. You see me crying? No, I keep doing it. You know why? Because you guys are worth it. Okay? You guys are worth all that fucking dying and blood and griping and stuff. And you know, what's my record right now? 2-22 in a showdown, man. That's why I tell people I don't have KD, I have DK, man. 2 kills and 22 deaths? Who has time to die that much? Okay? So I've watched all the videos, right? I've watched every card, all the tonics, all the hat card, you know, you name it, I've done it. It don't work on this character, so I did. I admit, I confess right now, I had to start an alt just to see if the dynamic on the RNG of my character was anything different, bro. I'm gonna go like this here. But mostly, okay, so we're just gonna talk and we're gonna chat. We're gonna ride. Oh yeah, hold on, I forgot I got this thing here. There we go. Alright, now we're gonna look. Okay, so I can talk. Yeah, and so, you know, this is where I'm at. Let's just leave a channel open for those kinds of things that people want to address. And I'm just going to throw it out there that a lot of the people that I've talked to, it seems to me that the main issue that's at the root of what everybody has going on you know, they're just looking for answers, man. There's a lot of sense of anxiety from just not knowing what the hell is going on in their lives, right? Or what they're supposed to be doing with their lives. If you had a focus of some kind and you felt like you knew what you was doing, you could channel all that anxiety and energy into a productive purpose, right? All right, now you don't have a problem. You've got fuel, right? Okay, so we seem to, and I'm doing the same thing, okay? This is in real time, me figuring out my process too, okay? So that's part of the reason that I'm doing this, why I'm not playing the game, because I'm exploring something new and different in my own life. Because I never thought, I certainly never thought I would spend so much time playing a video game, because that's very far from my real life of any kind. So I never expected all of this to turn out the way that it has, or meet the people that I did. It's unexpected blessings, you guys. All of you are, man. And that's just, and I guess I wasn't seeing it for myself. It's like right until you're in the middle of it, right? You don't see it. So, but here's the thing that I'll do, and you all know I'm famous for saying it. I may not win, but I won't lose. Okay? So we're not losing here either. But I've been looking around like, okay, what is my purpose? What is my calling? What am I supposed to be? I'm feeling it strongly lately. You know, first I was just playing the game. I was just fucking around, man. Because some of you know, I took a really heavy hit on some other stuff I've had a lot invested in. And I got a mean, nasty smack in the face from some high-end institutions. And so, you know, you can't let that disappoint you. You got to just move on to the next thing. So what is the next thing? Well, for me, it was to stop and lick my wounds a little bit, and what I did with that time was learn how to play video games. So it was new to me. This has gone 2 years now, right? And man, next thing you know, we've built a heck of a community and stuff. Who's this guy? Oh. So we built this community, and I meet all these fabulous people, which I had no idea that this is how this stuff worked. And so, you know, so in my mind, I'm still looking for what job or what thing, what purpose, what meaningful thing I'm supposed to do with my life, right? And so, who is this guy? Hey, look at this. Again, how I get these almost solo lobbies is what it is, bro. I mean, I would love to invite y'all to. Yeah, it doesn't matter how big the dog in the fight, it matters how big the fight in the dog. Outlaw Owl has got the word and the wisdom right there. She is putting it to the test. Preach, girl, that is it. So yeah, you just don't give up, man. And here's the thing, to go forward, if you're going to understand, you're going to put that fight to your benefit, you don't always have to have all the answers when it is that you're moving forward. All right, and I gotta confess, I'm letting a little bit of that get in my way, because that's what I do. I want everything, you know, lined up, all my ducks in a row and everything. I'm real bad about that. I'm a perfectionist. But you know what? It's got me where I am so far. But here's the thing: can this old dog with this fight learn new tricks? Maybe, please. Can we do that? So yeah, I'm gonna try something new and different, which is for me to not have all the answers before I move forward. So I don't have all the answers right now, man. But one thing that I do have is a lot of answers and a lot of compassion for the people that are looking for answers. And man, just an open ear to say, hey, somebody's out there, somebody's listening, somebody cares, and we're gonna wing it together, okay? We're going to just open a channel for some positive juju. We're going to keep the vibes high. This is a thing that's inspired me, man. A lot of things are conspiring to inspire me. Not the least of which is great people like Crispy Craig. Please go check him out. If you don't know who he is, I'm sure all of you do. Everybody that's seeing here right now does. Man, he's out there keeping the vibes high. He's figuring out a new way to function and get his shit done in the world, man. He's bossing it like a boss. And hey, we could do that too, right? At the level that we're at, each at the level that we're at, okay, with what you got. And you start right there where you're at. So the question becomes then is, you're sitting there and you're looking for like what's my life purpose? What's my calling? What am I supposed to be, you know, what am I going to do with my life? Twisted Sister, guys, right? Okay, so what if I told you, gonna wait. Okay. We done with that now? Yeah, see, it buffered it right out of there. I'm gonna say it again. Okay, you ready? What if I told you you're doing it right now? Yeah. This is part of your purpose that you're doing right at the moment. And there's some kind of thing that you're learning. There's a skill that you're building. You're waiting out to meet the right people for the right timing, for some sense of maturity to come into your understanding. What if you're doing it right now? It's Boba. He says, hey, Whiskey, hope all is well. I got surprised. I'm blocked for some reason. Absolutely, honestly don't know. Yeah, I haven't blocked anyone from my channel at any point. So, no, you're not blocked. Yeah. It's just that the stuff is really buffering. It's really slow in the behind here. Oh, it's Babadoo. What? How will you be blocked? You blocked on my character or you blocked on the channel, buddy? I would never block you. I love you. Other account can't comment here. Well, that's really weird because I would never. It's Babadoo, guys. Babadoo. No, I would never block you at all. I've never blocked anybody on this channel. Some of my mods might have timed somebody out, but that would not have been Babadoo. Heck no. A rock. I know, right? I don't want Babadoo to be unhappy. I would love to see Babadoo in the chat. I don't know. I only got my phone out, Babadoo. I really am just winging it, so I did not even get my computer out. Yeah, no, baby. You know, it's Babadoo. I love you. There's no way I'm blocking Babadoo. Duh. No, we're on here and we're inspired because of you, Babadoo. You're half the reason that we're here. Okay? And it is, exactly, that's it. It's people like you, and look, everybody go check out Babadoo. Because he's learning how to edit. He's making these killer fire videos, man. You're such a beast. Yeah. He's got some killer videos, and I just dig the music, man. It just brings my vibe up so high, and I love to see you do it, man. It's so good. It's hilarious. So everybody go check out Babadoo, man. That is good stuff. And he's adding dimensionality to his RedDead career. And we love that, man, because here's the thing. What content is there? So as RedDead players, we have to have like some other focus as to what it is we're doing with this game, right?
Sure.
Yeah. So Boba, everybody, Boba is Babadoo. Hi, Babadoo. I have no idea why it would be like that, Babadoo, because I would never block you. You guys know I don't even block my griefers, right? I mean, that's how I've ended up with so many friends, man. People could be, fuck, Adam is, what? Adam is blocked too. No, bro, I don't have my computer up, bro. I understand. Copyright because of the music. Yeah, yeah. Okay. You can go on YouTube Music Studio, and there's a music library, and I happen to love a guy called Ethan Mizell. Ethan like Ethan, and then Mizell is M-E-I-X-S-E-L-L. And he's got some just killer fire music, man. I mean, good stuff. And there's another guy whose name I'm not going to be able to think of his name right at the moment. But they got tons and tons of music that is absolutely royalty-free, copyright-free, totally, completely free to use. That's the music that I've used in a lot of my videos. Can't comment at all with my main account. Yeah, Adam says he cannot comment on here either, and I have no clue why. Adam, if you can hear me, man, I don't know what to tell you because I don't know why that is, or on my phone what to do about it. Okay. Let me see if there's anything. All right. Sorry, guys. I mean, I'm here to not play Red Dead, so just wing it. Like I said, this is an open forum, and we're having a problem. So let's just address this problem and see if I can go. Okay, so I'm going to put it in cinematic, and you guys can look at this, and we're going to work this out, right? That's what we're doing here. We're working shit out. Okay, I'm going to go to my channel. So I'm not going to see any comments for a few seconds because I'm going to try to see if I can tell how I need to fix this. No, that's privacy policy. No, that's not. No. Fact of the matter is, guys, I don't even know on my phone where I would go to address that. Settings? Accessibility? Let me try these things here. No, this is like player controls. This is not. I honestly don't know. Does anybody have any advice as to that? Because that's a shame. Oh, and now this. Now I'm behind myself again because I went off of it. You can use his free music in the future. It can make money from those videos, but prefer not to give a fuck about that. Put what I like. And if I read correctly, the music artists are getting paid. Yeah, if they don't contest you, then yeah, they're going to get paid. That's my understanding as well. I guess we could try that. Yeah, I don't understand what the problem is. Yeah, it's win-win for the artist and the people watching. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I looked at it for, and I use some not Joe Satriani. Oh, what's the guy's name? Yeah, so yeah, if they have like an agreement with Baby or some of these other things like this, they have agreements with those to where those third, and yeah, that can only be like a win-win. Okay, we're gonna, alright, we're gonna work together on this and kind of try to see if I can find what we got going on here. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys another cinematic ride. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. I'm going to disconnect this for a second while I can look here, guys, okay? I'll be right back. Alright, I've got the YouTube Studio thing up here. I do have my computer up now. And I see like recent subscribers. I know there used to be a place where you could go that showed you people that were blocked Because I looked it up for another person. I looked it up for another YouTuber at one time. I guess I'm where I was gonna go, right? But I'm not seeing, and I feel bad, man. Adam and Babadoo can't comment. Then who knows how many other people can't comment right now, right? There's only 8 of us in here right now. Okay. So I feel bad, man, because it's no fun to be able to not comment, especially if you have something that you want addressed. That's kind of was the point of this whole entire thing. So I don't know how to. So I got latest video performance, channel analytics, latest comments, published videos, recent subscribers. Let's see, only includes people who've made their subscriptions public. Okay, that's not it. See, and this is the technical part for me where I get stressed out because I'm not good with the technical stuff, man. This is me learning how to. Okay, he has to switch it again. He's going to try it again. So I've had to learn a lot of technical stuff that seems probably second nature to a lot of you guys, but to somebody who has never, I mean, I'm used to having a hammer or a wrench in my hand. I don't, other than research and the patent office and things like that, or typing up documents, I'm not electronics friendly at all. I'm like the last guy to get the new phone. Blocked people are probably in my Google account stuff. But I've never blocked anybody on from the YouTube. Even the one guy that I had a really bad problem with, and he kept coming on being a real dick to me. I mean, he called me a cunt in my own live stream, bro, and said I was wasting his time. I'm like, you're in my chat though, right? So what? What? I didn't even block him. He still gives me shit on other people's live streams. He actually got a hold of another content creator and said, I'm not going to be in your live chat if she's in that live chat. This is how hostile this guy is. So I guess when you say there's toxic people, but see, the thing of it is, he's just edging for attention. And I said, I told this other content creator, I said, look, go check out. So I showed him in my place in my live stream where I had this problem that the guy was accusing me of. I said, look for yourself. I'm not going to try to convince you. I don't have to. See what you think. So, we looked it up, and he ended up blocking the guy too. So, because he could see, like, he's just, I couldn't say something nice, not to say nothing at all, so I won't. But, let's say that this way, he's struggling with his own inner demons, bro. So, we send him peace, love, and light, and blessings on his way, man. Hope his life gets better, is all I could say. So Adam, I know Adam has another account. You got more than one account, bro. Come on. Get you on something, or try again. So, and maybe Babadoo is not having any luck. I feel bad, dude. I don't know. That's some research that I'm going to have to do when I'm not in the middle of a live stream at this point. That's just giving me too much nerves to try to figure out the technology, because I don't see any place in. I remember looking it up for another content creator while they were live streaming, and I found it then. Blocked some of the people? I don't know. I had some people blocked as well. There was like about 14 people that were blocked, and I have never blocked anyone. There should be a settings tab to the bottom left corner of the screen in YouTube Studio. It's under the community tab part. Boy, see, we're really learning some stuff now, guys, right? Bottom left corner of the screen. Community tab part in settings. Okay, settings. Thank you, Rowdy. I really appreciate it. Community. Oh! Okay. Automated filters, defaults. Okay, but these are mods. Okay, got moderators. Oh man, yeah. Approved users. Hidden users. See, what? It is. Why is Kangaroo? He's hidden. Kangaroo's hidden. Fan is hidden. Come on, bro. These are my buddies. I don't know who Xenomorph is, but Tiberius Rex is hidden on my channel. Oh my. See, Mr. Tricycle is hidden. Bruh. I found it. Tyrant is hidden. Seth is hidden. Brett. The Brettster, man. Why are these people all hidden? I don't understand. Red Ace is my buddy. Zuze. Bro, I have no idea why these people... Okay, Rowdy. Everybody, make sure content creator deeply disturbed what's happening. Like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do either, Babadoo. But look, Turtle Mac is hidden. These are my buddy pals, man. Shaking Dreads right there. Pete Wiener is hidden on my channel. He cannot comment. Jack. Fucking A, man. What? Riker. All these people are blocked. How did they get blocked? Boney Maroney. Look at all my friends. Jack. I don't know who Flavio is, but Blame Double O is even blocked, bro. No. I just... What? How? Versus Loquacious, Pat's Nation, Bob Mumford, what the hell? No, what? Adam, right there's Adam. See? Funtime Steve, the local Swede, Lucid Fight. These are my friends. Why Greg is blocked? Bro, I'm glad I live stream now because what the hell is this about? Menorca, Daniel is blocked. How these got blocked, I don't have any idea why they're... Okay, Harriet Davenport, I know that. Mega, Slover, Babadoo, Graybeard, why are all these people blocked, guys? I'm totally lost. I guess it's a really good thing. Change my passwords and stuff to check if you entered some payment methods with sensitive info. I mean, Sexy Chat adult site, obviously I blocked. But why are all the rest of these blocked? I have no... I don't understand what... And again, all I can say is, dude, Rowdy, way to come through in the clutch because a ton of... Why are these people... Fade is blocked, Zombie Slayer King... Like half all my buddies, Ultimate Lumbago right there, he's gone. AJ, why are these people blocked? I don't understand. Okay, I'm gonna even unblock that guy. Okay. I really don't, yeah, those were all hidden users. Still is more. Ricochet? Why? Lost, dude. Bro, I have no clue. Yeah, okay. The bigger question is who blocked all of them? Yeah, I don't even know how... I mean, how would they... I've never blocked anyone except possibly the one guy temporarily. And I don't even think I didn't even block him. I just didn't respond to him anymore. So yeah, I don't know. I'm maybe in the middle of a cyber shit attack. I guess, man. I don't know because, and I will say that some of the people are griefers. But they're, you guys know me, man. They're my buddies. And listen. I'm not friends with anybody I don't respect. Even if they do griefing, they play the game differently. It's one of the things that I do different, people, about how I play the game and how I conduct my real life, okay? I'm not gonna change it now. So, yeah. And I feel bad for anyone that has been on here and tried to comment and you're not, because I had no idea of this. So again, Rowdy, thank you for helping me do that, because some of them foundational people of the whole entire RedDead career were blocked on my live stream channel from commenting. Oh my god. Okay, make sure I click save after. Thank you, dude. I don't. Okay. Hi, Helena. We're handling it. I mean, this is a real-time deal. That's why I say we're handling emergency situations here. It's RedDead, but it's not RedDead. Okay, so technical issues. That's a big technical issue. What did I just... Literally, like 26 people that I just unblocked from being blocked on my YouTube chat. Get the fuck out of here, man. Damn, change YouTube Google passwords when you can. Change router IP router settings. I'm gonna screenshot that real quick, what you're telling me to do. I did click save, Rowdy. Boss motherfucker, Rowdy. You just probably saved my channel, bro. Now, okay, now even my comments. Okay, Bratek. Okay, hi, Bratek. Yeah. You were blocked, bro. Yeah, they're showing up now, bro. I can see it now. Rowdy, way to come through, bro, with me. Thanks for helping me, man. I was beginning to feel kind of lost here. I have no idea, but now, okay, now we know how to do it, and I'm gonna, for anybody else that's a content creator that's just getting started, because really we're just getting started here, boys and girls, right? Okay, you have to be on your computer. You go to your YouTube studio on your channel, click on your little channel icon, you go to settings, and the left-hand side over there, that little gear, right? Okay, and then you go to the community tab, and it'll show you. He was in the whole chat type. Oh my god, dude. I feel bad too, because there's probably other people. Pain doing this shit probably for nothing but pain if you don't. Yeah. Well, and I don't want people to feel like I have them blocked when I don't, bro. I've got some very sensitive relationships, and they do not need to feel like I blocked them for no apparent reason that they can determine, bro. Right? Like Babadoo. I love you, man. I love these guys. I love every one of the guys that I unblocked are my buddies. Except one. And I even unblocked him, and he's not my buddy. But I'll unblock him anyway. I'll give him another chance, bro. That's what we're in now. That's what I'm here about. That's why I'm live streaming right now, man. Because you know I'm not going to be playing the game. I'm here for the people, and then you guys are being blocked. So, hi, Bratek, how are you? Now, okay, clear up one thing for me, and I call you Bratek. Is it Bratek? Bratek? How should we be pronouncing your name? It's important to me, man. Sign into YouTube Roku Premium Television? Not right now, bro. What? It's asking me to sign in to Roku Premier TV. I'm in the middle of a live stream, bro. Okay, thank you, Sir Will. Enjoy your dinner. I'm glad somebody was able to comment, bro, to keep this thing going. And we appreciate you stopping by, Sir Will. Appreciate it. So, got people in the lobby? No, see, look, it's me. It's just me again, man. I can't win. Oh, but you know what? I can't lose either. That's why we got these people on here. I got Rowdy, and I have resources. And that's what I'm saying, okay? I let the technical stuff freak me out because I don't know all the answers before I do it, right? And so I was kind of freaking out. What happened? Rowdy came through in the clutch, and he helped me out, right? So here's the thing. That's a real good example of what it was that I was talking about before this shit all went sideways on us. Which is you don't have to have all the answers to get started, man. Thank you. Bratek. Oh, well, I know, but is it Bratek? He's got it going on. He's actually stressed about being shot. Yeah, I've never been... Hey, did I ever lose anything by dying, Babadoo? Oh, it is Babadoo. See? Now it says Babadoo. We love you, Babadoo. Yeah. Yeah, have I ever been less by dying in this game, really? Have I ever been less by dying? Because I'd do it more than anybody else. Just about. I'll show you my stats in a little bit. Okay, I got I got a legend. Oh no, it's this little stupid box, isn't it? Okay, but oh, this is the one I want over here. Okay, well, I'm not playing the game, but I am going to play the game because I could throw some stuff in my camp. Actually, I can't throw anything in my camp now that I think about it. This thing here. Oh, mud runner. Alright. Jesus, if it's dark, I can't see a thing. There you go. Okay, so. Hey, it's Bob Mumford. He's unblocked. Yeah, Bob, you were blocked too, bro. I don't understand why. I don't understand exactly what it was that happened. Why all these people were blocked, but I just unblocked like 30 people on my channel. And like I said, it's not even people that I would block, it's people that I love. So anyway, I assume it's the real Bob Mumford. There's only one, right? I'm trying to shoot this thing and trying to read the chat at the same time, not paying attention. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I hope there's somebody else in the lobby that needs it, because I don't need it. Okay, well, I guess we'll ride around. I guess we'll ride around with this thing on our horse until we find somebody that wants it. Yeah, you were just a hacker. Give me the name. Hacker gave you the name Bob Mumford? Okay, then it's you. It's actually the real. It is the real Bob Mumford, and he's standing up to check his underwear. Glad to have you aboard, Bob. Certainly am. I'm glad to have you here, and glad that you can comment. Zfar is another guy right there. There he is. Zfar, what's up? He was blocked too. Why would I block Zfar? I love this guy, right? Zfar, for some reason you were blocked as well, man. We just now figured out this was a major hurdle to overcome, but we got it figured out. Why these people were blocked on my YouTube, on my chat here, on my live stream chat. Like 30 people. And like I said, I play this game for the relationship that I have with the people, so I have no idea how that happened, other than somebody suggested like who went in and blocked him, you know. But now I know. There, and Renegade Wildman, you was also blocked. I have no idea why. So hi, Renegade Wildman, good to see you. And welcome to the, welcome back. All these people were unfortunately doomed for no apparent reason that I could determine. So I'm going to have to check that ever so often, guys. And all of you newer content creators, also check that yourselves in case you're not getting the comments in your chats that you think you should be. And people were blocked. We kind of did a double team on this kind of evil thing that happened. Babadoo went on his alt and let me know that he couldn't comment on his main. And then Rowdy got on and told me how to get to the YouTube studio settings, community, and find all these blocked people. And there was a ton of blocked people, guys. Yeah, probably had a party night and blocked a bunch of dudes. No, I wouldn't. I'm the opposite when I have a party night. I'm more likely to invite people to be like, yo, come on, let's get in the party. Let's all have fun. And probably invite people that I love, man. Come on, bro. Oh, no, that's not me. And that's what I'm doing, man. I'm doing... That's what I said, in real time. Because I'm not going to play the game. Am I in the lobby by myself again? Oh, there is a lobby. Interesting. It'll be the first time tonight that I actually had a lobby. So anyway, yeah, sup Zfar. You guys know that I don't play the game for the game, man. Although if I can find somebody, I will give them this Mudrunner buck right here. If they don't shoot me, well, you know me. Even if they shoot me, I'm probably going to give it to them. So anyway, what we understand is, like I said, there's a lot going on. A lot of people are dealing with a lot of stuff, including me, man. I guess this is part of what's done it. Like I said, let's just start over, okay? A lot of things in my life have conspired to inspire me to think a little bit different about how that it is that we're going, okay? Now all this stuff and everything, Zephyr is a beast. Yeah, I agree, man. He is. He totally is. Babadoo's beast too. He's the beast with no shoes, man. He's the man. So anyway, you know, I think I'm just biding my time, wasting my time until I can get on with my real life and playing this video game, right? That's what I've been doing for like a year. That's pretty solid. And the better part of 2 years, okay, except for the last couple of months. Do you guys realize it's been 3 months since I actually live streamed? I need to do Whiskey that made kill you that many times. I only need 1 execution, just play dead in the beginning. Okay, now I'm curious how many deaths I do have. I'm gonna look. No, that's not it. This thing here. Not that thing either. This thing here. Okay. Let's show you. Zephyr says he's sweaty. Is it under here? General. Oh, okay, right. General stats. Sweaty, but it works for you, man. We call that glossy, Zephyr. It's not sweaty. It's glossy, baby. You bet. Shining like the sun, man. You stand out. Okay. Total kills. Now that includes NPCs and stuff, right? So yeah, we do that. 69,000. So I got 31,400 total deaths. Yeah, glossy. See, there's always another way to think about it, and that's why I'm on here to let you guys know, man. A part of my process, what I do, what people like, what I do. I just find a different way to think about shit, man. I don't know. I'm just so off kilter, man, and so far to left field. I don't know, and sometimes it helps people. New posse name. Glossy. Well, I got another friend named Glossy, so, well, no, he changed it. Never mind. Sweaty. Yeah, exactly. Having fun, that's it, bro. Okay, so I got 31,000 total deaths and 10,000 player kills. So I'm upside down 3-1, man. And that's what I say. This other guy, that's one of the things that he kept doing, was accusing me of having Cronus. It's like, bro, you got me confused with somebody else, or I wouldn't be upside down 3-1. Right, you know, and it is. You know, if I die that many, although half of those are Presto. You guys know that, right? So Presto, I don't know, he just, because he can, I don't know, and I let him because I can. Because here's the thing, was I ever made any less by dying in this game, bro? See, the answer to me is no. I just look at it differently, which is why I'm immune to griefing. I don't, like I said, another friend of mine was saying, you know, you have to take a break and get away from toxicity. Bro, I just don't see it that way. That's why I started live streaming in the first place, because a lot of these people are playing this game. Yeah, Zephyr, that's what the guy, he kept coming in and he's like, you know, don't boot me, don't use Cronus. And I'm like, trust me, I can't even figure this, the console out, let alone how I'm going to boot somebody. I don't know. I can't boot people, and I have no idea. I wouldn't know what to do with a Cronus if I had it, bro. I really don't. And I wouldn't be dying so much if I did. Hey, it's SCNS, my little Yorkshire pudding. Hi, Boney Maroni. I understand you're saying can't lose yourself forever. I love you too, Loverly. She's so lovely. I just have been off, Boney. A lot is going on in real life. Little Yorkshire pudding. Sure enough. Yeah, she's glossy, babe. Sweaty's the wrong word. Skillful is the right word. Yeah, he spelled it wrong. It's skillful. So anyway, Boney, I've missed you too, love. But man, I've been choking it down hard, the stuff that's been going on. But you know what I decided? That's what I say. I might lose. I might take a hit. I might go down. I might, but I'm not losing. Go down, but I won't lose. I might not win, but I also won't lose. That's what I'm telling you guys. You know, and like I said, I was kind of waiting for my real life to straighten it out so I could get off the video game and get back to my real life. Right? Okay, that's hashtag me too. Hey, all right, now we got it going on. People are understanding. Okay, this is what I'm doing here, because it's RedDead, but it's not actually RedDead, man. We're here just to be an open channel for good juju. Okay? Yeah, see, she loves all. Spread the love, man, all you cowpokes. And it is. I would never block any of the people that were blocked. I don't know. Okay, but so that was a demonstration so we could work together and understand, man. It's a process, guys. Okay? And that's what we're understanding. But we started out the conversation before we hit this little wall here, little bump. Was, okay, so we're all trying to figure out what we're supposed to be doing with our lives. And for those of you who feel like you're right on target with your life and you know exactly what you're doing and where you're going, man, I've been there. There's nothing like it, right? And you just feel like you're taking the world by storm. You can't do anything wrong. It gets all handed to you. Okay, copy that, kangaroo. I got you. Surely he can still catch that too. Evening, Gav Dog. Another Yorkshire pudding. Yeah. Oh, are you from Yorkshire? I don't know he. She's from Yorkshire. That's why she's my Yorkshire pudding. Are you a Liverpudlian pudding? I'm not sure. Anyway, another fantastic Londoner, Englander, an English bloke, like my buddy Gavin, my friend Gavin. Has anybody seen Gavin? All right. Yeah. Yeah, we'll catch up. And that's what started. That's kind of what started where I'm at, Bonnie. I've been helping a lot of folks that are going through stuff, kind of offline, behind the scenes and everything. But I was kind of getting spread a little thin, and I do okay when I don't have stuff going on in my own personal self life, which is, you know, taking up my brain chemistry, which is kind of exactly what happened, bro. It just got so overwhelming with what I got going on and trying to put it all together, right? So I'm trying to help people, but I'm drawing off an empty well, right? Okay, so you got to take a little bit of time, put a little bit of that back, and really, like I said, I wasn't trying to get away from toxic people. I was just trying to kind of make some space where I could pour back into me a little bit and kind of get refocused as to what it is that I'm doing. Well, as I'm doing that, I'm understanding, like, here it is. I think I'm playing this video game to kind of, you know, recalibrate and wait for my real life to kind of get back on track, right? After this kind of devastating thing that had happened, right? But here's the thing. Okay, yeah, many a Yorkshireman, you bet. Maybe this is it. And so that kind of occurred to me, and I don't think you guys realize how much I talk to you, even when I'm not talking to you, even when I'm not live streaming. You guys are all voices in my head, man. And I talk to individuals of you that I know your hearts, right? So in my mind, that's what I got going, and I'm sending you love, and I'm thinking, like, what would I say to? So I'm having this conversation, and that's what I'm saying. It occurs to me, how do we know we're not doing it right now, man? You're in the process of working on your life purpose right now. And maybe we don't feel so lost then if we put our foot into it, man. Okay, I was in kind of denial because I don't think I'm building anything. It's a long, hard road to build anything on it. Just ask Crispy Craig. Just ask some of these people that have gaming channels and they're trying to build a career out of it. Now, I don't necessarily need a career. Okay, but a little extra income and stuff, if we build a channel, that would be great. But what's more important to me, of course, is that the people are served, man. Is to just be there and be an ear if that's what he needs, man, and kind of do vent sesh, you know, hear somebody out, because something inside of them is going to know what their answer is. Okay, but they have trouble working it out unless they can kind of spell it out to somebody. You understand? They're not really looking to you for an answer, or maybe you have an answer, okay? But sometimes they just need to kind of get it out off their chest, get it on the table, examine it, take a look, And they know the answer is really right there, but they're kind of holding back for some reason that they have within them. Like I was, man. I'm like, it's video games. I'm not gonna make a living doing that. You know, I had kind of a demeaning sense of what it is, because it's just like, it's a fun, it's a high, you know, it's a hobby, it's a thing. But I also know, and you guys know, it's a lot more important to me than that, right? The people and the connections that I've made are just way too important. And if I make it about the video game, I miss out on something that's really, really important, which is that I can be here and I can help people and I can support people. And I guess I just needed to suck it up and realize that that's the thing that I'm going to need to do, because, yeah, Saturday night's going to be all right. Now, that's a good song right there. Elton John there. Now it's another English guy, little English guy. Remember here that guy, Elton John. Oh, it's Kilgore the Trout. Yeah, Saturday night's all right for fighting, Gav Dog. One of the best that there is, man. The Madman Across the Water. Yeah, y'all know that one. Yeah, because less cheese you use, the harder you try, it becomes you will lose more. But when you win, you win. You being fucking stellar. It's funny that you use the word stellar right there, Babadoo, because that's one of the things when I was kind of in my morose. See, that's the thing that I'll do. I don't know if you guys realize that. The more morose I am, the more dynamic I'll get. But if somebody asked me, you know, I was like, yep, feeling stellar and only getting better. You know, and really because I'm doing fucking miserable. I was 100% capital M meh. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus, it's been a fucking really rough week, guys. It's been a rough couple of weeks. Okay, so, but is that the call of your soul? Okay, when it's calling in that kind of misery or anxiety? A lot of these people are dealing with heavy anxiety, guys. Okay. Now the thing I'll say about that is there's just some weird juju that's going on. Conformity. Yeah, conformity makes you a bitch. Babadoo has got the word, man. You can't do it, bro. That's it. That really, to be honest with you, that's the only thing in my entire life that has ever really scared me, is mediocrity, bro. So, you know, you think I wasn't disappointed when I can't find out I can't be an awesome shooter in this game? Because I'm awesome at everything else I do in my life, right? Fucking A, man. Mediocrity. I cannot stand it. Okay, but what if, now you guys think about that, all of you guys know me, right? Okay, if you know, you know. What if old Whisky had been a killer shooter? What if I had just been like this amazing stellar fucking beast like some of you guys are? Would I be the guy that I am without that love? Izzy Romo is actually the one that brought it up. He's like, yeah, you have this humility, but would you be like that if you could? So is it technically meekness, or is it just, you know, because you can't? It's like, So those who can't teach. So you don't see me instructing anybody. You don't see me telling anybody how to fucking shoot, right? I still watch the people try to learn how to shoot. Yeah, we're still trying to be me, man. I'm still trying to figure out who that is. Boney, I'm still unfolding it, man. And here's the thing. It's just unfolding in a direction that I didn't expect. That's what happened, man. This kind of revelation hits me the last couple of days. It's like, fuck, maybe I'm doing it now, and I just don't realize it. I've told another one, a friend of mine, I said, you know, we'll go as far as we can. We'll go as far as you can until you get a solid no. You ever think of that, man? Because that's how I've done everything in my life, guys. And I've done some amazing stuff. I have. That's the thing that I never had to say on the game. And that was kind of refreshing for me, to be honest with you, was the anonymity. And I know some people take advantage of that to maybe be a bad guy that they want to be, because you're kind of least from somewhat consequences if you have the anonymity. So people are free to be who they really are, and sometimes that's nasty. They're mean. They're nasty people. Not that I've seen that a lot, because down at the base of people, everybody wants to be happy, really, ultimately. and we never get happy by making other people miserable. But down at the base of things, man, I'm just trying to figure it out as well. Focus. Okay, I'm going to read a little bit. Whiskey Gravy Speaks. We listen to Speak in Fact. Yeah, a Texan Amazon. You bet. And you know, if I had been 2 inches taller, over 6 feet, I would also be a supermodel. But yeah, no, man, I'm very tall. Yes, it's true. Everyone focus like to insanity. How good someone shoots at a fucking game. Who gives a shit? Right, Babadoo, that's it. And that's what I was trying to say. It's like, a lot of people have too much stock put in what it is that they've got invested in this game, man. And I guess I know I do it too. And you know, it never really strikes you until you meet somebody and they say, "Oh fuck, you know, my character got deleted, or I got canceled, or I got banned," or a couple people that lost Steam characters recently. Steam. Was it Steam that just went down? We had a guy who was a level 600 on that, and now it's gone. That's what he said. He's like, all that time wasted. It's like, bro, it's not wasted, you know, if you had time doing it. Because, yeah, it's not, there's no equity in that thing except what you put in it. It's a fantasy, man. So, and again, the thing that I'll say about that is, check yourself, man. Check your shit. Make sure that you're not doing that shit in real life and ascribing some kind of importance to things that don't matter, bro. Really look at that. If that thing is going to, where's that getting you, okay? Where does the person actually need someone to make him miserable in order to get on his feet, rethink stuff, and become happier? Bro, absolutely 100% true. Sometimes we gotta hit that rock bottom to make us rethink it. Raise your hand in the chat if you've been there. We don't realize that we invite these things on ourselves, but we do. Because, and here's another thing, and I'll just be real square with you guys, and some of you know already. We've got a friend that is in dire straits of his health, right on the edge of his life, man. This is the guy that we caught a bad situation last Memorial Day. If you guys, some of you will remember that, and he would have been gone then if he had not responded to me. But we got there in time. We got him fixed up. And so he's had this extra little bit amount of time. Well, he had to have 2 surgeries within 2 days after having surgery like 3 days ago. There was a mess, and he was bleeding out as fast as they could put it in him. And this guy is kind of the little core center of our little group in real life. So it's oppressed to think that this guy could be gone. And then we've had a lot of deaths in the family over this last summer and stuff, and the last couple years. And again, please understand, I'm saying it all conspires to inspire you to think differently about your life. You know, if we're not just overcome completely and succumb to the guilt or what we could have done differently or what we could have done wrong, we can use that as a little bit of a fuel, a little bit of a kick in our ass to say, you know, is there something different that I need to be doing with my life, guys? You know, and I'm not saying to put yourself in their place, but it is. It's like, you know, if you know your days are numbered, what are you gonna do about it? Rock bottom creates a new perspective. You bet it does, man. And Z-Fire, part of my problem is when I hit rock bottom, I'm real bad about digging the hole deeper. I've consistently done it because I'll be looking for solutions, man. I'll start digging. That's what I do. So, but that's, honestly, everybody's technique is different. Some people immediately hit the bottom and they'll start looking for a way up and a way out. Oh, not me, man. I got to make it 10 times worse so I really get it. That's why one of my favorite scenes in Fight Club is when Tyler Durden is like, No, I don't get it, Lou. Hit me again. No, I don't get it. Lou, hit me again. Oh, that's me all over. It's so me all over. I really want to make sure that I comprehend. So I don't have to go through it twice, man, I guess. I don't know. But I've explored some interesting places. Hi again, Mr. Morgan. How are you? I've explored some interesting places that way, and I wouldn't change any of it. I'll say that. I just have a very different dynamic way of thinking about my life and the way that things go. And again, I guess with this game, I was not understanding the richness of opportunity that it is providing me. Okay, because I was just taking it as it's a video game that I'm playing, you know. I wasn't seeing it in the light that it could be. And that's pretty unlike me because, you know, usually with the projects that I've had in real life, and like I said, I've done some big things, the opportunity that is patent in it seems obvious to me, and that's the light that I follow until I get a solid no, okay? And you'd be amazed at the length and breadth and width of things that I've had to learn myself. You know, you don't know how to build a house inherently. There's things you have to learn to apply correctly, or a restaurant, see? And I've done both without any kind of formal education. But that doesn't mean you can't. That doesn't mean you can't do it too. If I trust me, man, if I can do it, and you can just continue to follow through on the next step that is made known to you. The steps will be made known to you. And this is why, again, I need to apply these things that I already know to the equation that I'm living now. Because how did I build this house, guys? When I didn't know how. I didn't go training. I didn't go to school. I simply followed through on the next step that presented itself until I got a no or a redirect, just like I've done everything else. Mr. Morgan, I am on PS4. You don't stop and think of those times I probably wouldn't even like you. Would never like you. Yeah, Boney Maroney, it is. See, we gotta say, okay, if it's not going the way that we want, what is it about that? Because it's going to be a redirection, okay? You never get a rejection. It's for your protection, or it's for a redirection. Okay, so don't take that no necessarily for an answer if you can until you get a solid no and you know there's something else you need to be doing. Sometimes though, let's say, have one in life, you can't have good without the bad. Whatever hole you remember that your whole life and it's ending fast, get up, say fuck you, go out and do awesome shit. That's right, I've done so much awesome shit, Babadoo. You have no idea. I've done some, and it is. I mean, this is event sesh. But one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm just going to start being like, okay, here's some of the shit that happened to me, guys, and I'm going to let you see, because maybe by that example, somebody else goes, oh man, you know, if that's the case, like, you know, and that's the thing that they're concerned about. That's the thing they have a question about. So again, we're just going to kind of keep that the channel open for discussion about what it is, because people are trying to find their way, man, and I am too. And sometimes, here's the thing, so I feel like I'm not getting answers, right? I feel like I'm, okay, what's my next step? What do I need to do next? But I'm not getting anything filling it in, so I just keep playing the video game, right? And it's like, maybe that's the answer, dummy. You know, can I be humble enough to go, maybe it's the video game. Maybe, you know, otherwise why? See, look at the pattern. Why was I inspired to play it? Why did I build a community that I did? Why did I ended up feeling inspired to live stream? See what I mean? The pattern is clear, even to me, now that I'm looking at it, but I just never would have imagined that this was the thing I was doing next, because it's a video game. See where I had a mental block there? It's not a thing I'm doing in real life. I don't have a wrench in my hand. I don't have a hammer. I don't have a pencil. I don't have a drafting table and lights or clay or a patent to chase. It's just having fun. Well, who was not to say? You tell me who wrote down that what it is that you're supposed to be doing with your life is not the thing that creates the most joy in you. Did you guys ever think of that? Okay? Maybe it's a thing that really just, you cannot wait to get up in the morning to do that thing next, and you just feel real passionate about it, and there isn't all these fucking requisites and shit to make it hard. Just because you think it needs to be. I mean, it seems more satisfying if you have been overcomer. What if it is you're just supposed to go out there and have fun, and somehow that builds into the thing that you're supposed to be doing, man? What if? I mean, that's what I'm looking at right now. I'm considering it, and I'm going to keep considering it until I get a solid no. Okay? So that's kind of what I'm going to do. Oh, mic problem. At least you asked. It's better than never asking, never knowing. That's right. Exactly. Outlaw Owl. She is so wise. That's why she's Outlaw Owl. For her tender years. That's exactly it. What if you go ahead and you never know? Doesn't that at some point even become worse? And that's what's happened to me here lately. I've done some things that are kind of far out because I had to know, man. And I would rather ask and get a no than not ask and never know. I couldn't live with that because that's what a lot of other people do. That's kind of the mediocrity that they have. They don't have the courage to go ahead and get told no. Okay? And it is. Trust me when I say I understand. We put so much stock in it, man. We put so much stock in it. We almost get analysis paralysis, right? We get, and that's what I've been doing too. I get stuck analyzing until I'm just stuck, and I can't even think outside of my own box where to fucking go to anymore. And that's why I'm here to reiterate, man. Sometimes we don't need all the answers to move forward. Okay, sometimes we can just kind of gingerly move forward with it the way that it is until we kind of get a focus and a direction. And sometimes when we're not really getting anything solid, did you ever think about the greater all that is? Now, you name it. Call it spirit, call it the universe, call it God, call it whatever you think there a higher power is, if you believe in those kinds of things, which I do now. I didn't always, but I do now. And they don't seem to be answering. Did you ever think that they maybe are leaving it up to you a little bit? That they're giving you a little bit of authority and your own sovereign power as a creator for your life for you to fill in the answer? That you're allowed to fill in the blanks? Did anybody ever tell you that you might be allowed to fill in the blanks and have your choices too? Ask, man, because I'm going to tell you that's the case right now, man. Sometimes you're allowed to choose. She is now. Thanks. And Zfar says he appreciates that. Babadoo, game and friends I played, we had tremendous contribution helping me make my shell shock. Yeah, something like this. My wife and daughter were the most stimulating for sure. Yeah. See, and it is Babadoo. That's why I say I realized that, man, we got people playing this game, and I started really having big sympathy for, well, there was a couple, like I said, I've helped people kind of quiet and behind the scenes several times, and man, there are some people really dealing with some heavy issues, guys. And that's when I started understanding, we really need a different way to play this game, because you run into these griefers and stuff like this, and I started really admonishing people, hey guys, please be kind to people, because you don't know, you go and shoot this guy and he's just on the game because he's trying to get through his night and take a break from his anxiety that he's had. So he's just trying to chill and have fun, and then you're harassing him, and literally he feels like that's his last fucking straw, man. And when I say that the people on here, and it's been life and fucking death, I'm not kidding. I took the shit very, very seriously, man. And that was another time when I had to be like, wow. And I pick up a new level and a new brand of dedication to what it is that I put in this game. Am I overthinking? Babadoo, come on, it's me. Of course I am. That's what I do. Picking this, but I understand that perfectly. We have free will. It's just that we tend to make bad choices. It's Ricochet. There he is. Hi, Ricochet. Well, here's the thing. I'm trying to say, we make the best choice that we can I really believe this because I've done it. Okay, and I could call some of the things that but I can't though, really, because I realized they all worked out too. Even the bad choices that I made that may not have been the most self-serving, I made them for other reasons and for other accommodations. That also lets me know where I'm selling myself out. Because usually where I would say I've made quote-unquote bad choices, I've made them on behalf of other people. Okay, now, it has worked out for me and for them. And sometimes the lesson for me has been, you know, smack in the face, or shit blowing up in my face, or me not getting anything out of the deal, except what do you get when you don't get what you want? Experience, all right? Yeah, okay, so I get experience out of the deal, and what I'm saying is, even the bad choices help us gauge where we're at. So again, it's not a rejection. You've done the best that you can with that choice at that time, with the resource that you got, with the knowledge that you have. So don't hold that against yourself, because it's not a rejection. It's not a bad choice. It's a redirection, okay? Or it's a protection. Sometimes a choice will get you someplace that you did not expect, but that's because it's exactly where you needed to be. Even if it is to experience some negative consequences, bro, which we all have, I'm sure, okay? Now, fortunately for me, I've kept that to a minimum, because another thing that I'm absolutely petrified of in my life is negative consequences, regret. That's, you know, I am afraid I'm going to fuck stuff up. So regret is a thing that I work very, very hard to avoid. And to that end, I will just go through every manner of contrivance to double check and reassure myself and make, you know, get all my ducks in a row and all this kind of stuff. And I spend so much time in the prep work that I'm just beat by the time I get to whatever it is that I'm doing. Trust me when I say, man. Yeah. Okay, let me, I can do that, but I'm not really doing much in the way of anything, my dear. Oh, where did you just go? Did you, oh, there she is. I'm not really playing, it's RedDead, but I'm not playing RedDead. I can invite you, and yeah, you can have this beautiful, luscious mud runner buck. We can go put that in your camp or something, because I'm really just kind of winging it. And like I said, this is as much of kind of just a vent sesh as anything else, and just leaving a channel open for some good juju, guys, because I'm learning it at the same time as I'm doing it. I'm looking at a new path that is unexpected in my life, and I know a lot of other people are too, because that's what I'm hearing from a lot of the people. Like, you know, they're having a lot of anxiety and stuff. They're not sure about what's going on. And what I'm saying is, if we can structure or understand that anxiety in some manner is some part of your soul telling you that there's something else that needs to be done. Now, if you had a focus with that anxiety, it would feel like excitement to you, okay? You would be, let's say you want to learn how to play guitar, and there's a certain guitar that you want. If you have a job, or you're working towards that, or you're saving up your money, or however it is that you're doing extra little things here and there to save up because you want this guitar so bad, that feels like excitement because you got the focus on that. If you don't believe that you're worthy to play guitar, you like to play guitar and you like to fart around and pick around and play at playing guitar, but you don't really feel like you're worthy of being a guitar player, you might feel some just this vague anxiety, see? And you're denying to yourself that that's the capacity that you have, or a skill that you feel worthy of pursuing. So you're denying it in yourself, and that's what causes the feeling of anxiety that you'll have. Okay? It's from you not understanding what a call is that's in your soul to possibly be doing. okay? And if you figure out what it is, next thing you know, now you have excitement. It's not just anxiety, okay? So we gotta take these things, we've got to put them in a proper construct, we've got to put them in a proper context, and then we could use them productively, okay? So that's what I'm going to say about that. Hooty hoot chat. Okay, nothing bad about making a mistake. It doesn't include going around killing people, stuff like that. Yes, we try to avoid, at all costs, we try to avoid killing people as much as we can, especially in real life, Babadoo. And the thing of it is, I say that lightly without saying it lightly, because Babadoo guys would know a thing or two about it. Okay? This is the other thing that you guys got to understand about the depth and gravity, and you know what? Outright majesty that every man has. You're doing yourself a disservice to not recognize the 100% majesty that is in every man that you meet. And I don't care if it's a digital man, and I don't care if it's the checkout at the grocery store. You don't know what someone has been through. You don't know what they're capable of, guys. And if you begin to understand that that's the magnificence that every soul has within them, you will think a lot differently about yourself and your life and everything that you got going on in your world. You know, if we can start to trust what the world is for us because we see other people this way, it just changes the whole outlook of your world, man. And I've told another friend of mine this before. Okay, let me see. 2 cop cars chasing a car down out at a road, talking about bad choices. Yeah, I've done a little bit of that speeding myself. I will say that was a choice. Yeah, Leadfoot. That's what they. Yeah. And I never came as close to dying, Ricochet. I never came as close to dying as there was one time, and I'll tell you guys about it here in a minute. Maybe we'll see where this goes, but yeah. There's proof there's angels is all I got to say, and they do grease bumpers because speeding is one of the things I like to do, but yeah. Almost should have died. Yeah, no doubt about that. Want to watch the best video about overthinking and care too much? It's funny as shit. Sure I do, Babadoo. Drop it on us, man. We could all use it. We need to learn how to not overthink. See, and I did. I sat here on this fucking game over an hour. Of course, I was in a lobby by myself anyway. So I sat for an hour overthinking about whether I was going to punch the button or not, man. Like, am I going to do this? Because I'm just throwing caution to the wind right now. But you know what? That's what I put. Who am I to argue? That's why the title of the thing is, who am I to argue? What I got to fucking lose at this point, guys? Yeah, can't drop it here. Just put the name Babadoo and maybe oh. Well, because maybe, here, let me mod some people. Can I? Oh, here. How do I not have moderators? See, what? You guys was moderators. Get out of here. What up? Oh, yeah. Hold on a minute. I'm not ignoring you, Boney. Okay, I'm gonna roll with that for a second here. Well, I haven't even smoked a cigarette this whole time. Okay. So so that's what I'm saying. At this point, what have I got to lose? As far as whatever it is that I'm doing with this game. Because it still is just the people, man. I mean, and like I said, if somebody gets on here and they wanted to see shooting, they wanted to see showdowns or things like that, there are content creators for that. Okay, and everybody that knows me knows I'm not that guy, man. I'm not. But nobody watches my live streams hoping to see some fantastic shooting, man. It's not gonna happen. And the thing of it is, like I said, ultimately what it boils down to is I don't care, because when I shut off the game, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm not thinking about my record in the showdowns or whatever. If I was, I would be in a lot more pain than I am, because I just showed you guys my numbers. 30,000 deaths and 10,000 player kills, man. I'm upside down. So that's not what it's about for me. It's about the people. And when I get off the game, very often I'm still carrying all of you guys with me. You understand? A lot of times Babadoo. Yes, that's why I said, how was he blocked? No way. Like I said, some of these people are some of my favorite people, so I don't know why they're blocked. But trust, it wasn't. I have no idea what that was about. I'm gonna have to make sure that I double check that regularly, because there are some that are very sensitive. I don't want them to think that I blocked them. John LaJoy. Okay, not giving a fuck. Oh, is it called the fine art of not giving a fuck? Somehow, Babadoo, that you would be the second person to have mentioned that, or something very similar to that. I can't really remember right now. I've been watching some like affirmation videos. Yeah, and it would be kind of like that too. You know, it's kind of affirming to yourself, helping give yourself permission to be just like who you are, right? God, why is it so hard to just be who you are, right? I've always had a hell of a time with it myself, but that goes way back. We won't go there. Not on. We'll wait until we get into this, see if this is going to work or not before I start getting into really deep stuff. I've got too many good stories to share to go there and have this train wreck go sideways, man. So what? I'm a train wreck. So what? I've got where I am, right? Because I won't fucking lose, man. There's always something bigger and better to learn, guys. That's it. And there's Crispy Craig. Here he is. Put the fuck out in your system. That's where it came from, right? I put it in the fucking my system. I pushed the button, Craig. You'd be so proud. And that's what I'm saying. Part of what my man is doing over there in Crispy Craig, he's expanding. He's diversifying. He's enriching his experience. And that's what I'm saying. It's not always bad decisions. It's not always bad stuff that happens to us. That doesn't mean we lost. It doesn't mean we're missing out, man. Experience is what you get when you don't get what you want. And you might call that a bad decision, or you might call that a sucky thing that happened to you. Okay, guys? But here's the thing. Experience and practice is wisdom. You understand? Even this, and I'll even say, I'll go a step up higher. Not only the good stuff, but maybe even more so the bad stuff. Experience and practice is wisdom, guys. That will be something that you can learn. You got a takeaway right there. Okay? You just learned something important and valuable. Leave the lesson behind, man. When you're done with your remember those Ditto paper, and you could smell it, you know? Remember? Anybody that, well, anyway, used to be, they had these, what was it called? Mimeography? You know, it had a real distinct smell like a Sharpie marker, right? Everybody would smell the paper when they got their test. Okay, when you're done with the test, leave the fucking test alone, man. Leave it behind. Okay, but take the wisdom with it. And then you put it into practice. You just learned something. Oh, her horse is named Purple Rain. Yes. Okay, and here's the thing. I'm going to tell you what the next step of that is, where I've come to. Wisdom in practice is grace. Does anybody understand what that is? Yeah, oh my God. Oh, it's Cajun Cracker Ranch. Holy shit. Hi. What? Welcome, Cajun Cracker Ranch. This is what I do. I'm incorporating two different worlds, Cajun Cracker Ranch. We're playing Red Dead, but we're not playing Red Dead. We're expounding on the depths of wisdom that exist for us to partake. Okay, and so that's what I'm saying, guys. Experience in practice is wisdom. Wisdom in practice is grace. Now, can we move in a mode of grace at all times, understanding, even when we don't have all the steps? Here's the thing. When you're learning how to dance, you may not have all of the steps, right? But somehow you just kind of wing it, and you might even come up with something new, right? And what if you do? Then you got kind of a signature thing, and that's what I'm saying. There may be what you consider at one time bad decisions, but there's no wrong decisions, guys. There's no wrong answer. All paths lead to home, guys. Okay? All paths lead to what it is that you need to know, and the things that you need to understand, and the things that you need to add to it in your life. There's Rowdy. Love yourself. Babadoo's got it. Yeah, he does. You already know you're a good person. There's nothing to think about. Go live your life and be happy. Try not to absorb too much of the people bad mojo. They spill on you. We must be good too. Yeah. For me, Cajun Cracker Ranch says enjoy the sunset. You bet. And you ought to see the sunsets in this game. Cajun Cracker Ranch, I don't know if you ever played Red Dead before. What time of the day? It's 4 o'clock in the morning. We're going to have a sunrise here in a minute, but this game, Cajun Cracker Ranch, has spectacular sunsets, dude. Therapy session. Yeah, Craig, I mean, I gotta make more out of it, boss. Because you know me, man. I'm not a shooter like you. I ain't even a grinder like you, man. I'm just not interested in the content of the game. I'm interested in the sunsets, and I'm interested in the people. And kind of like you're doing, you got to make it mean something more to you. I got to make it mean something more to me. And what means more to me is the people. And you know as well as I do right now, there's a lot of people that are struggling, man. And so I've been helping a lot of people kind of behind the scenes a little bit. And what I'm saying is I'm spreading myself thin and I'm missing out on some. So what I would like to do is just kind of have this channel open. And just leave a channel open for the good juju, man. Because here's the thing. This is what I always do every time I play the freaking game. That's why these people kind of come and they show up and they just kind of mill about. We just kind of fuck around, man. We shoot each other. We shoot somebody else. Somebody shoots us. We carry on. It don't matter, man. What matters is the camaraderie. What matters is the juju. What matters is taking the edge of the burden of their fucking life off of them for a second. Okay? And then there's that. And then there's a little bit deeper edges that I go along with some of the people that need the extra little bit of help. Well, what I'm saying is maybe we can do that en masse. Maybe we can do that where other people have suggestions or ideas. And just like Rowdy did. Just for everybody to know, Rowdy helped me fix a critical issue with everybody was blocked on my channel. Like 30 people were blocked off my channel and I couldn't comment. And Babadoo pointed it out and Rowdy helped us. So we slammed down another technical issue right there, man. We helped each other. Cajun Cracker Ranch says patience, silence, gratitude. Get rid of anything with drama and chaos. Bro, you got it. That's it. Or choose to look at those things another way. Where are those things coming from? Why are you allowing those things in your life? Like I said, another friend of mine said, I understand why you got to get away from RedDead, the toxicity. And I said, no, I just don't see the toxicity. I don't see the toxicity, guys. I don't see the toxicity the same way that that some of these people do that are talking about that, okay? Now, I don't have the level of celebrity either, okay? But some of the times, well, that's how I met my griefer friends. I got griefed consistently, brutally, and that's why those guys are my friends now. A lot of them are, man. They were pretty consistent about being pretty brutal, about trying to take me out, and I just wouldn't go down, man. That's it. I don't know. It's some kind of staying power, and they couldn't help but eventually adore me. I just do things different. I'm built different. My mind works different because of different experiences that I've had. And what I'm saying is that special brand of, I don't know what, perseverance has got me where I am with a different viewpoint, and maybe there's something to it that could help somebody else. And I'm being pretty selfish if I'm keeping it to myself. If it has worked for me, if I can help another guy with it. See what I mean? A lot of people have kind of questioned how that it is that I do my business, and I've actually been told that I shouldn't do my business the way that I do my business on this game. By people that don't really know me. That's kind of the kicker. It's like if you're my mama, you can tell me maybe about how that it is that I should ought to think about running my business. You understand? But if you don't know me from Adam, why are you going to tell me how to run my business? Because here's the thing, you don't have the same experience that I do, so you don't have the same perspective that I do. You don't have the same lens that I have as to why that it is that I give grace where I do, and I stand my ground where I do. You understand? Okay, those are the things that I'm made out of. And the fact that I got contention upon this, and I'll tell you that here's one right here. Here's where we go esoteric. Cajun Cracker Ranch. I installed those little experiences in myself, I guess to remind myself that, yeah, I had put the limitations down, and I decided I'm not going to allow people to tell me how that it is to run my business. And it's not because I take offense at the fact that they don't know me. The fact is I know myself, and I know where I run my business the way that I do. Okay? It's validated. It's justified. It's bona fucking fide, and it's certified, and it works for me. So I really don't give a fuck if it ain't going to work for you or you don't like it. Because here's the thing that I'll also understand about another brother who are going to tell you how to run your business. Part of what they're doing is threatening you that if you don't, then they're not going to be your friend. Oh, uh-oh, you're not? Why the fuck do you think I care? You understand? Why the fuck do you think I care? So what you're telling me is, if I don't comply with what it is that you think how I should run my business, you're going to retract yourself from me. Do you understand? Does anybody on here understand how that is manipulation, and that I will not be manipulated? Because I cannot be bought or sold, man, because I don't give a fuck if you like me or not. I don't care. And they did. 5 of them unfriended me. And some of you know the story that I'm telling here right now. They unfriended me because I did not comply. What does that tell me about the kind of people? You want to know where toxic people are? That's toxic, brother. Right there. Uh-huh. Now then, this motherfucker that shoots me in the face 47 fucking times, chased me all over the game, or these other people, these other groups of people, and they followed me out lobby after lobby. They attacked me, and that's what they said. They're going to attack me every fucking time I get on the game. Those are not toxic. That's not toxic to me. They're just doing their thing. They're taking out their fucking whatever little problem they got. They didn't have, their Pop-Tarts wasn't hot enough. I don't know. Okay, that's what they're taking out. That's not toxic. What's toxic is trying to manipulate and control somebody based on whatever kind of arrogant asshole, whatever that you think that you got going on, some power play that you're doing, bro. And the shit just doesn't work on me, man, because I got nothing to lose. That's the bad thing about it. I got nothing to lose. You understand? I don't know if you guys realize just how powerful a place that is to be in. And when I tell my other friends, that's what I say, I got no competition. You don't understand. They're trying to make it a competition. For what? For love? For money? For fucking cowboy points? For what? It's a video game, bro. For clout? Come on, man. I can't even shoot. Get out of here, dude. Okay? Me. And you're trying to make me the guy, the scapegoat that you're getting the blood out of, bro. You can't. I'm just an old dog, man. I'm just an old dog. You can teach me new tricks, but you're not getting any fucking blood out of me, Jack. You're just not. And you're not getting a single fucking tear either, man. That's all there is to it. See? And this is what I say. This is how I talk to myself and you guys all the fucking time. Why would I not put that on a fucking live stream? There's wisdom in it, man. There's wisdom in it somewhere. There's somebody that will understand what it is I'm talking about. And it'll give them a little seed of bravery, a little nut to nut up with and get serious on, man. Business life, yeah, business life, and yeah. No, Babadoo, I mean in the game, bro. Babadoo, seriously, I do mean in the game, because let me tell you, with very few exceptions and maybe one only recently, nobody in real life tells me shit to do with how to run my business. They absolutely do motherfucking not. Because I'm a boss, man. They don't. They all know it. So see, but they know it. The people on the game, I'm just an anonymous fucking face. They don't know, so they think they can manipulate me. Anybody that's ever met me for more than about 2.5 minutes knows they're not going to tell me how to run my business. And the only person that did is somebody that, you know, I could understand where that person thought that they felt like they had a right to, but they were wrong. And we've made a lot of way, and we clarified on that, because it was all kind of happening at the same time, including. So yeah, no. Anybody that knows me in real life knows they're not going to tell me my business. Absolutely not. People come to me for the help of their business. For Abdullah. Yes, I remember Abdullah. Week and during this, they make them feel something they can't actually feel in real life. Yeah, bro. That's it, Babadoo. And you know what? You're right. It does make them feel something that they can't get in real life. And you know what? I understand that. And that is why I will give them a measure of grace that seems offensive to some people. That I actually had one guy, that's what he said, don't ever do that again. You know, oh my God, I can't believe, you know. I'm like, no, bro, it's okay. It's a digital character on a digital game. I'm not losing anything at this point by dying on you know, I'm not. But for some reason, it's making that guy feel a little bit better, to be better than me. So I'll let him. It's not taken away from me though, see, bro? And that's why I say there's no competition, because you're not, if I let you win, you're not taking anything away from me. So it don't hurt me at all, see? You just got to have a bigger perspective of it, and you can apply the same thing in real life and realize you're not losing. Okay? You may not win. You may not win that contract. You may not win that job. You may not win, you know, whatever thing it is that you're trying to do. That does not mean that you lost, bro. It means that you learned. It means that you gained experience, man. It means that the takeaway that you just got is worth more energetically than whatever it is that you would have won. Or that thing that you would have won would not have turned out to be the thing that you, because I've had that happen before a lot. And you work so hard and you get a thing and it's just not what you expected, not what you thought. Not at all. And you're like, oh fuck, how do I get out of this, right? Yeah, that's why my shit didn't sign up for shit. That was, you know, I'm a commitment phobe too. Again, remember I told you, regrets are a thing that I have trouble dealing with. That's still true. Yeah. Okay, Babadoo says link. Okay. Cluster B. Okay. Cajun Cracker Ranch is talking about borderline personality disorder and narcissistic personality disorder, toxic lying and manipulating, false fake self that hides behind a mask. Exactly. That is it. I mean, and those are the ones you gotta watch out for. I'm gonna jump in this okay, I'm gonna jump in this posse, even though I'm not doing I'm not doing a whole lot of whatever. I'm sort of paying attention, but sort of not. Can you actually invite Rowdy also, Boney? Maybe we can get some stuff done. At least get some food in us, right? Hunted him down for hours. That stream is one of the main reasons for it. Okay. You buy a lottery ticket and you lose. You learn not to give money for stupid shit. Well, you learn, and you took a chance, like Outlaw Al said. How do you know if you don't take a chance? You can't win if you don't play. That's what they tell you. I mean, but there has to be you gotta nuance it, man. There's a fine line. You can't just spend all your money on lottery tickets, man. You can't spend, we gotta have pie in the sky a little bit, but we can't just eat pie in the sky all the time, right? But every once in a while, yeah, you gotta have a little. Alright, let's head back to camp. Rowdy must be AFK. I'm gonna go grab him real quick. He's not responding. Rowdy, are you there? I hate to do this to you, love. I'm gonna tie him up and take. It's only because I love you, Rowdy. Hold still, okay? Right? Are you there? Okay, he's not. Okay, I'm only gonna do it because he's not. Cajun Cracker Ranch, if you haven't seen this video game, trust me, I'm doing this for a friendly... Oh, shit. Oh, why is his horse... Okay. I'm gonna take Rowdy. I'm gonna take Rowdy with... Rowdy is my friend. I'm tying him... I'm not actually... It says I'm hostile, but I'm not. I'm taking him with us. No man left behind, right, Rowdy? Okay. Now we got it. Alright, now we head back to camp. And Cajun Cracker Ranch, I don't know. Here's the thing, Cajun Cracker Ranch. The reason that I haven't done this before is because, I was looking for something more practical or concrete. That's the way that I'm used to operating in the real world, okay? For lack of a better way to put it, all right? Not in a digital format. But hey, you know what? It's a platform, okay? It's a format. There is a platform and there's a format here, which I have established a presence, for lack of a better way to put it, okay? I've met some people, and the thing of it is, who am I to argue with that? Who am I to say that I'm not doing the thing right now that I'm supposed to be doing with my life? Because this is where it has led me, okay? And this is where it kind of seems to be in a holding pattern. And people do Cajun Cracker Ranch. This is kind of what I do. Although generally I do it kind of in a more private, well, whatever, however you want to say that. But it's like, you know, why would I not just leave the channel open for good juju? Okay, I talk to a lot of people one-on-one or in small groups or in different groups about issues or problems or things they're excited about too sometimes. Just things that they're looking forward to in their lives, and we give them encouragement and things. So I thought, well, why not expand on that? Why not go ahead and do that? Just because I don't see it as like a more concrete, what's the word, activity or eventuality or whatever it is that I'm doing, quote unquote, in the real world. Okay. Doesn't mean that the platform isn't there. Doesn't mean that the energetic response isn't there. That I would be doing, you know, then I could be possibly doing in real life. This is a lot more accessible. This works for me in my life right now. As far as, you know, do I have a brick and mortar that I'm, you know, meeting with people at? The answer is no. The question is, do I need one? Do I need this brick and mortar, real life, real time expression in my life to say, okay, but this is a legitimate thing that I'm doing? The answer to that is no, right? That's what I say. I'm in denial of my own potential right there because I'm judging this as somehow as not as good as that would be if I did that. Why am I taking away from this then when it's right there in front of me? See what I mean? Sometimes you have to open up your consciousness, awareness, expand your dimension, and take in a new possibility. Why not? That's what we're here to do, man. Chucky Milk! Yay! Okay, Rowdy's back. We got you to camp, Rowdy. There he is. Chucky Milk, I did happen to see your video, and then I was doing some other things, and then I forgot to go back and watch it. Chucky Milk has some new videos up as well, guys. And I did, if I didn't say it before too, I did mean to say to check out
We're well stocked for the time being.
Rowdy Bush also, guys. Rowdy Bush has a channel as well, man. Let's go check him out. Are you live streaming right now too, Rowdy, or no? I mean, I'm doing a lot of talking, but that was kind of the point. And another thing that kind of got me going this way is a couple of the different people that I watch. And again, it kind of touches on that same thing. My one buddy, Kelly, she's like, you know, what I say on my fucking channel, you know, if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. It's like, yeah, that's true. So, you know, that's kind of where I'm at. So I'm going to try to gradually let people know, because here's the thing, guys. I'm not a shooter. I'm not going to build a gaming channel. It's not going to be a gaming channel. But can I build a channel that is just an open forum for people to address the kinds of things that they would like to address? Okay, that we can take a minute, put those positive vibes out there, say, hey, we're in this to make a space, have a little bit of fun. Sometimes we're going to run some wagons. We're going to do some stuff. I've actually got a wagon. But it's, okay, you're not streaming. But it's Saturday night. That's why I decided to do it tonight, because it's usually a lot slower. You know, we have these, you guys have seen it. You know, we have these big live streams and we have just a ton of people and everybody's in the chat and it's just total chaos and it's crazy. And while that's fun, it also, there's a lot to that. And that's, anyway, I don't want this to only be that. I cannot sustain that. That at times is difficult for me to do. So as much fun as it is, that is not a sustainable program for me for the long term. And here's the thing, that part isn't as satisfying for me as just having those moments where I really connect with people and really feeling like, hey, we got somebody through a couple of hours of their lives and they're a little better off than when we found them. You hear me? And that's what I do in real life too, man. I make sure that whatever it is that I bring to the table when I go out is solid enough that I got enough for whoever I might meet along the way, guys. I never meet anybody out in the real world that I don't have some kind of little something for them to where their world is a little better than when before I got there. Why would I not do that? Because here's the thing of it is, I got it all, man. I'm a wealth of abundance of that stuff. Hi, Boom. How are you? Speaking of all my griefers. Hi, Boom Roasted. How are you? All good, Cowbro. Giddy up and carry on. Let's go. We're doing it. So that's it, man. I mean, if you have the wealth of abundance of that to share, why would you not share it? And I do. And that's one of the most satisfying things that I do, man. I hand it out because I feel especially blessed. And that's an important thing to do because, man, people are out there and they're hurting and they need blessed. That's it. So here's the thing. That's what I say. People might attack me and all these kinds of things. I don't feel less by that. I feel motivated to give to them. You know, and we were discussing, and this is some of the stuff I've had to work through over the last couple of weeks. So I told somebody, I said, I'll let people hurt me until they feel bad about it. and they think twice about it. And that's true, but here's the thing, not everybody's, and that's why I get a lot of shit, I guess. Not everybody is capable of that. But that just shows that they're hurting too, man. Okay? So, but I don't mind. I don't mind that. Okay? The thing of it is, I understand that they're working out what it is that they need to work out, and I can be there for them. And if that's the thing that I need to be for them, is a victim, I can do that too, and it doesn't take away from me, guys. And that can be true in real life too, man. And when it boils right down to it, that's one of my other favorite quotes that I like to put. We're all victims of somebody else's personal wars. And it's themselves that they're fighting, man. It's not you. 90% of the time, it's people fighting against me. They don't know me from, again, they don't know me from Adam. So, okay, they're attacking me and stuff. Why am I taking that personally? Okay? They don't even know, they don't know how tall I am. They don't know what color my hair is. They can't make fun of me or bully me in any kind of way, except to take what it is they think that I have on this game, which would be my life or my goods or my wagon. Well, like that means something to me or something, right? Except for me, it doesn't. I'm realistic. I'm realistic about it. It doesn't mean anything to me. So does it take anything away from me? No. Do I have a measure of pride that I say, well, you can't do that to me? The answer to that is no. If I did, I might be offended. But I don't. Okay? And it's not that I'm not proud of myself. It's just that I've got a different perspective than a lot of people do. Okay? Yeah. She's a griefer. But again, there's a person behind that controller, guys. There's a person behind that controller, and there's a reason why. If we can just see past the faces that people must wear. And I don't know if you ever done it, I've done it, man. I've had to put on those faces, man. We need them, okay? And sometimes that's the thing that helps us get through our day or our night, because we're struggling with what it is that we're struggling with, man. And I'm not going to hold against... I've had some people tell me about some pretty, okay, some of their coping skills here lately, okay? And it leaves me humbled, okay? And also, I mean, right to the edge of, like, should I be telling someone an authority of some kind? You know, this is where I'm at, okay? It's that level, okay? And so what I'm saying is, I really, because of where I've been, I can't hold another man's coping skills against him just because I maybe don't agree, or I don't like the way that he does it, or it disrupts this or that. I can't. You see what I mean? Because I can sympathize, because I know where I've been, okay? And if I'm realistic about that, then I can see myself in every one of them. Then how can I ever hold anything against them, guys? How?
So, this could be fun.
See?
Well,
So when
I
people
hope
tell
so, at
me
least.
how I ought to run my business, or who I ought to talk to, or who I ought to not talk to,
Of course,
you just as well tell me I've not talked to my sister, or not talked to another face of mine, because I've been that person.
the victims are
And I hope you know who I'm talking to right now,
even called me a ninny.
okay?
They live at
I love you
Calico,
and I care,
the horses are
because
very
I've been
valuable.
there.
Good luck.
I would never turn that away, okay? And I don't really care what anybody else says about it. You can rewind and look. Earlier I was discussing the kinds of actual toxic people, not griefers, the kinds of toxic people that smile in your face and stab you in the back, and you know exactly who I mean when I say it. I was discussing that earlier, and you'll know who I'm talking about. Hi Fan, how are you? Assalamu alaikum, my friend. Glad to have you aboard. We're waxing poetic at this time, or waxing romantic, I guess, is what I'm doing, because really, to me, that's the idealism of that romance, of understanding the capacity that we have to love and to give and to see even those that other people might condemn as aspects of ourselves. Do you understand that, guys? That person has some kind of resonance with you, and if it doesn't, maybe you should look at yourself again. Just go ahead and get real, man. Because if you're not, then you're divorcing yourself from parts of yourself, okay? And you're never going to be a whole person if you don't at least consider those things. Now I'm giving you some deep wisdom here right now. Now it is getting, is that what they call it? Waxing philosophic. Is that what they call it these days? Yeah. Okay. We're going to shoot some shit in. Yeah. So at least consider that. At least consider that the people that it is that you got a problem with, it's something that you're not willing to accept in yourself. And that's okay. If you're just not willing to accept it, I would be that way, I'd be that guy. Okay, then you've learned something. Again, you've learned something, okay? What I'm telling you is, I cannot divorce myself or divest myself from understanding that I am every one of those guys. And I won't do it. I'm not going to separate myself from those kinds of things. I understand my capacity to be that guy. And I've told people, I've got every fucking justification to be it too. I absolutely do. I just made a different choice, that's all. Alright? And I'm going to stick with mine. And I don't want anybody to tell me how to fucking do it. Okay? There we go. Yeah, it's everybody. I'm glad we have 17 people in the chat here listening to me rant. And it is. If anybody's got a rant, man, let me know. Let's say. This is a vent session. Let's say it's RedDead, but it's not really RedDead. We're just kind of farting around here with this stuff. And we're just leaving a channel open for Juju, and we're telling stories, and we're kind of trying to understand how it is, how we can put our lives together so it makes sense, man. Make it make sense. That's all I need at the point, ain't it? Make it make sense, right? That's it. And that's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make it make sense for me. And realizing the places that I was in kind of a denial myself, because I did, you know, there's some obvious things that I wasn't seeing because of mental blocks that I had, which is that a video game could ever add up to kind of anything significant. Okay, see, because to me it's a video game, right? I'm not putting the two and two together. And yet at the same time, I'm like, okay, what is my new life purpose? What is my calling? You know, I'm at a stage in my life, and like I said, we're having some personal experiences that will make you rethink what it is you're doing with your life, right? Okay, so as I'm doing that, trying to decide what it is, not seeing anything concrete out there in the world, and yet here I am on this game and on this game and on this game and all these people. How do I know that's not part of it? How do I know that's not part of what my life calling is? Okay? Is it making me $60,000 a year at this point? No. Does it have to? The answer is no. It's not about the money. If it was, I would be doing something else. Trust me when I say there's things I could be doing to make that. It's not that big of a deal. Money happens. So I tell people, money happens, man. Satisfaction is what you want to work for. Don't worry about the money, man. Be satisfied. Do something that satisfies you. And then you're getting paid. Where is this thing? Right now I'm not being there. See, this is the limitation that I have on this game so I don't play content. I can't even find this thing, and it's pissing me. Okay. I'm enduring the challenge of finding this object that's vibrating my. Here it is. There's a card in the house, guys. See, I have no patience for this shit. For somebody that has as much patience as I do. Make me look for a card, man. I'm gonna bust your chops on that. Oh man, it's bad. But I'll let somebody shoot me 72 times. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I have all day patience with that. But don't make me look for the fucking card, okay? Here. Thank you, Boney Mamroni. Wait, I guess that was a daily thing of some kind. I just saw some gold pop up, and yeah, there we go. Thank you. Ugh. Haptic. What do they call that? Haptic. Response? What? Haptic feedback. Get you some. That's what that means. The vibration of the controller. The vibration of the controller is called a haptic input, and it drives me nuts. Craig turned his off, and I can understand why he did, but. So far I have not turned mine. I'm probably close, Craig, if you're still watching. I don't know why you would be. But, yeah, so I'm close. What horse is this? Oh, it is. It's the black thoroughbred, too. Oh, the black chestnut thoroughbred. Man, that's a beauty. Really is. I can't get that one. You got it, too? Yeah, it's nice. Okay. Chase after the dream. Don't chase after the money. As the song No Such Thing as a Broken Heart once said. That's it, guys. Because, I mean, here's... Alright, and here's another thing. And I was going to put this on my refrigerator. Another way to put... I mean, because that's perfect, Outlaw. I'll thank you for that contribution. That's exactly right. Because here's the thing. I've done a lot of things, and you'd be amazed at the kinds of things and the money I've left behind. Oh my God. I have lost so much money. One way or another, walked away from money, okay? But here's the thing. Let's say that I had continued to follow through and I did whatever it is to continue to keep that money. Here's the thing. Do you think today, and let's just use an example, okay? 5 or 10 years are down the line. Where would that money be right now? Where would that money be? Let's just say, let's just throw some numbers. I walked away from something and it could have been worth... Ooh, there she is. $50,000 in 5 years. Where would that be right now? I can guarantee you I would have spent it on cars. That's what I would do with it. Yeah, I would. Okay, now where would that car be? Either sitting in my garage and not driving. Okay, I got 9 cars right now. So what? Okay, so what I'm saying is,
thought she was a bounty hunter.
So what does it really mean ultimately?
And
And what I'm saying is, think about it in a different perspective, in the fact of what I do have is the experience.
Well, that's good.
I have wisdom from
You
those
go
things.
stop their transport
That
wagon
is my
and break them
real
boys out.
abundance from it.
what I hear, you
Not
should
the
know how
money.
that
The
works.
money would be gone.
You're coming into
Even if I
roads
bought a
from
car, the
east.
car would probably
Now
be
run
gone.
along.
If I made a trip to Bali, maybe
so
I have
long
pictures
before
of a
them
trip to
boys
Bali. I
got
have
rope
experience
around
from
their
that,
necks.
okay? But even that isn't the experience and the wisdom. What I'm saying is, what kind of like in Red Dead, you're chasing the money based on what? Okay? Now, for the kinds of things that you can do with it that add to you is one thing. Anything beyond that, it's a pipe dream, guys. Okay? Those experiences you can get, and you can have those things. And I'm not saying don't desire to be successful with what it is that you're doing, or that you don't need to make any money. Okay? What I'm saying is, be careful and consider what it is that you're doing with it and what your needs really are. Don't just follow along because that's what it is that you've been told, like I did for a long time, man. I followed along. This is the American dream. Well, I was doing it, bro. I had it all. I had it all. And what I'm telling you is, it wasn't as satisfying for me as you might think. And I had it all. Okay? And in the loss of those things, even though they were devastating at the time, not as devastating looking back now, I understand the real commitment and the real time served was in gaining the wisdom from it. So any money that I have lost, I just consider literally like my college tuition. And trust me, I've paid a lot less, in college tuition than a lot of people have paid in college tuition. Okay, so I don't feel bad about it, is what I'm saying. Understand that. Oh, I guess we got to get these guys. Come on, guy. Get on the horse. Oh, you got him? Roddy running him over. Get on there, dude. Let's go. I'm going to take this dude over here. Yeah, it's Fade. Yeah, you're not blocked now either. Yeah, we're waxing philosophic over here, Fade. We're playing Red Dead, but we're not actually playing Red Dead. That's what the plan is tonight.
Anyhow.
We're just kind of leaving a forum open. We're leaving a channel open for venting, for hashing things out, discussing whatever kind of issues, problems that we might have, concerns that we might have. I've been helping a lot of people out. What? I've been helping some folks out, kind of behind the scenes, and had some kind of good understandings. What? I can't shoot. So we're kind of building on that right now, Fade. There are plenty of people that do shooty showdown, rooty tooty shooty, and shenanigans and stuff. But that's kind of not our plan right now for tonight. So if you got a gripe, or you got a question, or you got a theory, or you got a premise, or you got some kind of wisdom that you've come across in your life, hey man, or a maxim that you live by, let us know. Yeah, what is it? I mean, what gets you by every day, guys? It's coffee. Now you know that's a big part of my equation, man. That's why I say I'm not going to hold anything against anybody, whatever it is that they got to get through their day, man. Because if you guys knew how much coffee I drink, oh my God, you don't even know. There we go. All right, on to the next thing. So we're just gonna leave that channel open for juju to happen, okay? And I fully expect at some point, because we're not really paying attention. I don't know. Maybe we get grief, maybe we don't. I guess we'll burn that bridge when we get to it, right, guys? I'm not worried about it. I never have been worried about it, so I'm not worried about it now either. That's the thing. We're just kind of winging it. We're just kind of being a place where that positive vibe is. And here's the thing. Most of my positive vibes, guys, what I've learned, boy, they didn't start out. It didn't start out that way, man. I told you, I'm just a sucker for I'm a glutton for punishment, man. I'm a sucker for a hard deal or an underdog, man. I take it up every time, man. You'd think I would learn, but I don't. Because that's part of the property of what it is that I have been blessed with to do. Oh, where's this guy running? Uh-oh. There, what did I just say? Say what again? Oh, I know that guy. I think. What did I just say? We might get shot. There it is. It didn't take long, did it? See? I manifested it right into existence by jinxing myself and saying it. Alright, let's see what he's got going. Oh, he's a level 362. He's big enough to know better. Oh my, look. Okay. Wow, okay. Interesting. I saw... Hello. Hi. Well, look at this. Howdy, friend. How you doing? So, I see that you're pink too. You with him? Is this your man? You just here to make my wishes come true? He's here to make my dreams. She said, "Griefer, let me go grab you some." He's there to make my dreams come true, baby. You bet. That's funny. See, Cajun Cracker Ranch, if you're still there, look, I'm manifesting almost immediately. Look, right? It's my story. I'm sticking to it, man. I'll tell it how I want. It's my channel. So that's what we're doing. So I guess you've probably been listening then, friend. No. We're kind of keeping it to a bare minimum because we're not really playing. We're not playing this game. We're waxing philosophic. I said earlier, is that what they're calling it these days? I get it. I'm not going there. I'm not going there. Woo, let's go. Are we still doing the mission? So anyway, we're just leaving the channel open. We're leaving for good juju. We got 16 people in here looking for some juju, looking for something good. And we're just kind of letting it be what it is, man. We're going to open it up to where, and it's early in the night, and that's why I did it on a Saturday, because I wasn't expecting there to be too many people on tonight, because I don't know how it's going to go, man. That's my performance anxiety, and I'm probably always going to have that. I'm trying to get for myself personally, okay, guys. I'm trying to get to where I'm more okay with just going with the flow of things, which is why, you know, especially with, like I said, we've got some hard things going down in our real lives as well. So, you know, just kind of trying to have confidence in whatever it is that's happening is the right thing. Like Ricochet said earlier, that we're not making a bad decision or whatever. And what I'm saying is, in some ways, we can't. If we have the faith that it takes, man, and if we are persevering with what we really believe in our hearts, we can't go wrong if we just continue to follow our hearts, man. And it may not turn out the way that we want it to. Now, I've had that happen a lot, okay? And I'm not going to deny. Boney, can we get Alibi-less in the posse as well, if you would like? Alibi-less is one of my dear friends that I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here, friend, without you. And this is what I say, guys. This is what makes it so powerful, and this is what's driven me to do. Oh, okay. Z-Far's headed out. We'll see you, Z-Far, man. We appreciate you stopping by. Cajun Cracker Ranch says, know thyself and know what you bring to the table, genuinely and authentically. That's right. And I've got my shortcomings, and they're perfect. Someone treats you like a napkin, excuse them from the table. Happy trails. Now he's got it. Absolutely. You should read some of the comments of Cajun Cracker. I was so impressed, man. You feel like you know people based on their comments. This guy leaves some stellar... I noticed, Cajun Cracker. I couldn't help but notice. And your candor and eloquence, very impressive. I'm one of these people. I'm impressed by eloquence because it shows a generous heart. Just take the time to do it, guy. I mean, or girl. I guess I didn't. Yeah, you should read some of his other comments. And I'm assuming you're a guy. I guess it's just kind of a habit. Let me know if the gender that you prefer to be addressed by Cajun Cracker Ranch. or they, for that matter. Ranch is a plural terminology. Uh-oh. No, I know that guy. Let me just check. And I know I'm putting the player list up. You're gonna yell. No, yeah, yeah. But I'm not worried about getting shot. See, he only shot me once. I didn't know if he was with alibi list or not. He may be. Anyway, alibi list is one of the people that keeps me inspired, man, and just because here's the thing. I was just taken for granted, or a little lightly, because it's a video game, I guess, and I'm not looking at the depth of what it is and can be. And he right there, that's a special reminder of a guy that, man, I wouldn't be where I'm at in my real life right now without the thought processes that I see, because I'm helping people, but also people are helping me, and that's one of the guys that's helped me, guys. So where did he go? Did he get in the posse? Hi, BDO. I know, what, bro? Where are you at? We're at the bar here. Okay. Oh, I see you. Is that other guy shooting you? It's beans and rice. Oh. Okay, we're at the saloon over here. Come on to saloon. Well, this probably is the guy that was trying to shoot you. Would be my guess. They'll shoot. Yeah. Okay. Well, come over here. We're all just standing around over here. This is a very, very young person that's in in the game here, guys. I'm live streaming. I'm not talking to imaginary people. They're actually real people. As far as I know. There you are. Yeah, there's a bunch of us. You'll be safe here with us. Hi. Yeah. Well, the cool thing, the black and white one is 20 gold, but this guy was 350 bucks, so not very much money. Yeah, right? He's really cool. He's all I ride all the time. And, what was that? That's Boney. She's probably just checking him out. She's cool. Let me see. Wax on, wax off. Waxing moon, waxing knowledge, Brazilian waxing, waxing philosophy. Yeah. That's what I said. Are they calling it that? Love your neighbor, but don't get caught. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Oh man. Okay. Cajun Cracker Ranch says he's a man. Okay. Hi, Beans and Rice. How are you? That's a great name, man. You can't go wrong. We like red beans and rice. Yeah, we do. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's do that. Cause I don't really have a plan. I'll go inside. Oh, what? I don't want to pull you off. I'm trying to get inside of it. It won't let me in, man. I'm afraid I'm gonna. Okay. Maybe you guys can. Oh, it's gonna let me sit next to you. Oh no! I did push you off. I thought it was gonna let me. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Whew. Because we're in different posses. Okay, you guys go right at what you want to do is your daily challenges. As much as anything, just be consistent on your daily challenges. Yeah, or do bounty hunter stuff. I mean, you can just. Oh, okay. So you just getting started. See, there's a lot of people, and. Cool. Okay. I got you. Yeah, I love online, guys, and I'm trying to look at this, guys. Look at all these. See, and that's why I say all these people talk about all these toxic players. Look at all these guys. Look at all these blueberries. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. Okay. Hey, Dummy Thick, what's up? I'm gonna go to the, I know, I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go to where the waypoint is, guys, and get clear of some space here. Normally, chat, I would engage a lot of that, but okay, let me get clear here a little bit. Proximity, all right. Proximity, game chat, working in my favor. Let's go. Okay, because that was fun. There's a lot of very young people that are just starting in the game and they want help on making money and stuff like that. And ordinarily I would do that, but that's not what this. And you guys know that I do. I met a lot of people that way. But yeah, that's not what I'm trying to do with live stream on this one right here, right now. Because normally that I do that and that's fun, and I like making sure that everybody has a good time, guys. But we're just gonna truck right on over here and kind of leave them to their own devices. They'll get it figured out. One guy said he was just getting started in the game. He just downloaded it, and the other guy said he's had it for a long time, and then he's also playing his dad's account, so he knows what he's doing. They can help each other out. They don't need us, man. We got other things to do. I'd say we got bigger fish to fry, right? Oh, this is the thing that I'm looking for here. So yeah, so we're just kind of chilling, and yeah, waxing whatever it is we're waxing, on and off, man. I'm gonna truck right over here to camp, and I'm gonna truck right over here to camp, and then I'm going to look at this. See, Cajun Cracker Ranch. Have you seen it? I don't know if you've seen. I mean, I don't know if you're familiar. This is what video games look like now, bro. Look at this. Sunrise over the bayou with the train going and stuff. I mean, this is why I can't quit it. You know, besides my horse, which this guy, I love this guy so much. Yeah, I know it's digital. I don't care. Everybody knows I love Gilly. He's my buddy. And here's the thing, man. Take whatever happiness that you can get in life, man, and follow it. And I guess I wasn't really willing to, at some level, I wasn't even really willing to let myself do that, because I felt like it needed to be somehow hard or somehow excruciating or somehow different than what it is. And maybe it's okay if it is, because you're following your heart. And maybe it's okay because you're following what your passion is and what you enjoy and what you're having a blast doing. Because right now, in my life, it's all provisioned for. Because we made sure that we had provision for it. This is my life. This is my real life. It's where I'm at. And I was content with it right up until a couple of months ago. I was cool with the way that it was going, and to let it be what it was, and start looking for my next thing that I was supposed to be doing. Okay, because that's who I am, man. Something is always going on, right? Well, what's not to say this isn't it? And like I said, am I looking to be, make $1 million? No, I don't need $1 million. I can turn down $1 million like it's nothing. It's just not that big of a deal to me, guys. Okay, I consistently have done that based on the fact that there are things that are more important to me than money. Money is easy, comparatively. Chase peace. Chase grace. Chase patience. These are the kinds of things that'll make you have a quality life, man. Whether you got money or not. And the thing of it is, if you have those things alone, you have all the money that you need. Trust me when I tell you this, okay? You'll have all the money that you need. You won't need any more than that. If you can make space and find a way in your heart for grace to be and for peace to be in, and you pursue that, you'll have all the money you need. It becomes a satisfaction. It becomes what it is, which is a tool. It's like a hammer. Don't think of it as a life force or blood or currency. Man, it's a tool. It's a unit. Okay? Take some of the importance out of that and understand, man, all the money in the world, if you're sitting, you know, there are places and times that you'll get to in your life and you'll realize all the money in the world will not help you. Ask me how I know that. Ask me how I know. And I'll tell you when my life turned around. One of the times that it did. Alright? So I stopped pursuing money at that time because I realized the fallacy of it and the weakness of it as a currency and a focus and a directive in my life, and the pointlessness of pursuing it as a primary goal. Okay, so we don't do that anymore, and my shit got streamlined, and then shit started happening for me. And I had a lot more satisfying life. You understand? But that takes a big commitment. To do that, we have to break away from things that are often programmed into us, guys. That's it. We end up with this programming, or even these beliefs that we have, and like a lot of you guys, we grew up pretty, you know, there was a press a lot of the time, so money, you know, it seemed important to me, because that, growing up, that's the thing that we needed a lot of the time. We didn't have it, you know, and so it probably gained an exaggerated importance in my mind, is what happened. And I didn't undo my own programming, you understand, until I came to a point in my life where I realized all the money in the world, if I had it, wasn't going to save me. So I guess, you know, again, you kind of come up to that, you know, like Zfar was saying earlier, rock bottom or back against the wall or those kinds of things, man. Yeah, it gives you a new perspective. It gives you a new attitude on how to think about things, and maybe that's not such a bad thing. Okay, guys? Ooh, Fade is moving to, looks like South Louisiana or Texas. Yeah, the bayou here does. It looks like tall trees up over here. Piney woods, I guess, yeah. Yeah, or Nacogdoches. Absolutely. It's right on the border, man. And it is. Cajun Cracker Ranch. If I go around, there's a couple of these little cabins over here, and you go around, and they got the crabs and everything on little plate. I mean, they got everything but mud bugs. But they got the corn and potatoes and the whole works. It's right out on the plate. I'll take you to Saint Denis later, and I'll show you the fancy restaurant, and you got the soft crabs right there, man, on the plates. Although where we do it, we serve it up in cardboard boxes. Y'all do that? Yeah, okay. So Cajun Cracker Ranch knows how that goes. You got your cardboard box. You get your mud bugs. You get your whole entire, you know, the corn, potatoes, all that stuff in there. Have crab boil. Helena had her last day of a toxic job yesterday. Fantastic! I told you this stuff is moving on. Monday starts a new one. Less money. I need my sanity. Yes. Your sanity is the thing that you'll be glad that you have later in your life. The money would be gone anyway, but your sanity you could keep. I've given mine away a couple times, but I don't know. We always come up with a new brand. Fade is moving to Vermont. Yeah, New York State is way too much. We did. I lived in New York State. But I lived in Plattsburgh, New York. So that's way, way up north. But Vermont is beautiful. I mean, really. So he's going to be a Vermonter. Please have a crab. What is it called? Crab roll? Lobster rolls. They got lobster rolls in Vermont? This is a thing that I got to have. Okay, and you guys see that this guy is, I'm going to, okay, if you guys can help him out, I assume that you guys can hear him too. I'm at camp, buddy. He's at camp. You're in the posse. Yeah, you're in the posse. Oh. Okay, just go to the fast travel and then fast travel to camp, and the rest of us are all here at the camp. Oh, it's not that far. If you want to ride your wagon out here, do you know how to pull up your map, baby? Okay, but if you fast travel, you won't get to keep your wagon. But you can drive your wagon here. We're not that far. We're just outside of camp. Okay. Boney, can you put... Yeah, she's showing you where the fast travel is. She put the marker there for you for fast travel. We can always get you another wagon. Yeah, we'll get you one. Hi, Space Monkey. We're having a better day. Not bad. Oh, Outlaw Al has to go too. I didn't even see that that's what that said. I just thought you were saying hi to somebody, Outlaw Al. So I'm sorry if I missed you saying goodbye. And you know what I'll say? Howdy hoot, or hoot hoot. I'll say roost well. And I am going to have to, at this point, I'm going to have to do a thing that I do right there, because I can't. I'm sorry guys, but I didn't get on to play the game, and I'm not trying to, but he's talking almost constantly, and it's kind of being distracting at the time. St. Albans, Vermont. Well, that's exciting though, dude, and that's why I say things are finally starting to break loose. I know, and I'm trying to. I feel bad. There's a couple people that just I have not been able to get to the way that I had hoped I would be able to with some of the things, but a lot of things are changing in the world right now, and those energies are shifting, and as they do, that's what happens. We get new jobs, we get new directives, we get new inspirations, we get new careers. For those of us that are that are on those paths and that understand that that's what we're doing. For some of us, we're not understanding that that's what it is that's happening. And there is no clear directive. There is no clear focus, okay? So that comes across very much as anxiety, because, well, it feels like anxiety even if you know what you're doing. Like, Helena, fantastic, love you, having a new job. Well, you still feel a little bit of anxiety or you know, about the newness of a new job, new people, got to go get there and, you know, drive there. Or moving to a new place, man, that's huge. Some place that you've never been. We always moved a lot. So, you know, there's always that, just learning where the grocery store is in a new place, right? Where's the DMV? You got to figure out the logistics, the details and stuff. That takes a lot of doing. So what I'm saying, even when we know what we're doing, it can feel like a lot of anxiety. Now, when we don't know what the plan is, we don't know what the directive is, we don't know what our next move is, then it all feels very vague, and we can just be drowning in that anxiety with no real outlet to focus it on. You know, if you know what you're doing, you can do a little bit more research on the job that you're doing, or you can learn about the people, or you could do like city data and learn about St. Albans, Vermont. Like before I came here, even though I had been here before, I did so much work on city data and population demographics and distances to other places, and finding out, you know, I channeled my nervousness into learning about the new place that I was trying to, manifest into my existence. Literally, if you guys only knew what it took to get us here. So anyway, I could take that anxiety or nervousness for what it is, which is a positive effect energy. Okay, guys, understand that it is. It only feels negative if it doesn't have that focus, and it's going to be turned back on us, okay? But if you can take that and turn it around into something productive, like I said, you're focused, you're learning how to play guitar, you're doing those things, and you're at the same time you're doing those things, you're kind of absolving yourself of any of the fears that you might have. Like if you're looking up the city data stuff, or you're looking up where certain grocery stores are, well, you're going in your mind like, oh, there's this grocery store here, and there's this kind of grocery store here, and oh, the pharmacy is in this grocery. Well, that's good. You know, now I know where the pharmacy is in case. See, so there's added benefit of taking away those kinds of fears when you're able to channel that kind of anxiety productively, and that's the kind of a thing that we need to do, or call it and understand it, name it differently. Just take a different perspective and understand, like I said, sometimes that is for us to understand that there is another thing, and it's just your soul calling you, man. There's something else that you could be looking at, and it wants you to look. That's the sensation that it is that you feel. Okay, so instead of just freaking out and closing your eyes and going, la 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 la, I don't know what this is, you know, just take a minute, realize you're not going to die from it. Okay, this is one of the things I had to get strongly across to another friend of mine here not too long ago. Okay, we're feeling anxiety. Okay, that doesn't mean, you know, and panic attacks can, guys, I understand that. They can literally make you feel like you're going to die, but okay, you got to be smarter than your physiology, you got to be smarter than your brain, okay? And you got to just take a couple deep breaths and go, okay, what am I actually facing here? What am I actually looking at here? And sometimes it literally takes a physical effort to get control of your physiognomy. And say, okay, what is the reasoning, and is there any benefit in this anxiety that I'm having, and where can I focus it in some productive manner? What can we be doing with this energy right now? So one of the things we did was we looked up some of the problems that he was having. We put that into research. See what I mean? So next thing, and we put it into creative problem solving, and we gave him some ideas, some options to work with. Well, now he has some tools. Instead of just raw anxiety. Now he feels empowered, see? So we took all that negative energy that he was having, and he was convinced he was going to die, okay? And now we put that into some kind of positive format and some kind of, all right, I'm going to go this way. Productive things practical things that he can do to make himself, A, feel better, and for two, just the whole idea that he feels empowered now and capable of handling what it is that he's got going on helps absolve him right there of the anxiety that he was having. See, guys? Just feeling like you can do something about it. Like you got an idea, an option, can make a heck of a difference, guys. So always decide right off the bat that you do. There's some kind of thing that you can do. Okay? So just don't let the fear overwhelm you to the point that you can't outthink it. Sometimes it does. I understand, and I've been there, guys. I've been there. Okay, but what I'm saying is, as soon as you get far enough away from it, yeah. Hi, guys. As soon as you can get far enough away from it, go ahead and take up and decide what it is that you can do for yourself. Yo, yeah, there is. Hey, guys. And there's going to be some way that you can help yourself, or you can help focus on someone else. That's going to be your ticket, man. There's ways that you can make yourself feel better. Even if all you do, and the best thing that you're able to do, is go on and find a piece of music that you know you like. Okay? Everybody has their favorites, or somebody told you a piece of music. If that's all you do to shift the thought process of your brain, which is stuck, and there's a thing that's called a cingulate loop, guys. Okay? It's called a cingulate loop. That's what happens. This is the structure that some of the PTSDs and things like that are built around in the limbic systems of the brain. That's why it's so hard to unlock. It happens faster than you think. You understand? It happens faster than you think. Okay? You responded to these things because your survival required it, guys. Okay? I understand. I'm not taking it lightly at all. It's a limbic system brain thing, and your brain gets stuck on that. What I'm saying is, you can still be smarter than your physiology, and even if all that you can do is find a piece of music that you like and really get into it, okay? focus. That's where your mind is. Used to be, all the great gurus and stuff like this. That's what they would say. Focus your brain, meditate on the candle. It don't have to be a candle flame. A meditation doesn't have to be this somber thing. It can be, the whole entire point is to focus your energy, focus your attention, focus your direction. You can do that on a piece of music. And that's a lot easier for a lot of people nowadays to relate to than, we're saying Om and looking at your navel, okay? It's the same thing. So when you're talking about a different spirit or a different energy or things like that, that's all that this is, okay? Is there a way that you can lift your spirits? That's your spirit. That's the energy. Can you raise the vibration of your energy? You can use music to raise it so much. You go from being down and upset and depressed and morbid and morose and everything to feeling not even so bad. Pretty darn good, actually, can't you? Can you empower yourself that easily? You can, is what I'm telling you. That's a thing that you might could practice next time. If you don't need to be morbid for a while. Sometimes we do. I've done it. I needed to feel sorry for myself for weeks at a time. Okay, then feel sorry for yourself and play sad stuff. Cry in your fucking soup. Okay? Sometimes you pity yourself because nobody else fucking will. And we're not even going to get that deep on this live stream right now, okay? We're going to at some point, because I'm going to tell you where I've been, guys. At some point, if I'm going to do this right here, I'm going to tell you where I've been, all right? Because I'm going to be square with you, because I need you to understand how far down you can be and come back, guys. There's a way out, okay? And some of the people that I've talked to, man, they're deep. They're the parts of themselves they're leaving behind are in those places, man, and those are the guys that we need to help. That's why we're here. Those are the guys we need to help. And that's why I'm doing this, and that's what I say. Here I've been looking at what I might be doing with my life and what's going to be important or seem like a mission to me. How do I know this isn't it? Because this is the format, this is the platform, this is the thing that I keep running into consistently. This is the thing where I have the passion in order to do it. Now I've been a little bit, had a little bit of trepidation as far as making it something like this, because I don't want it to just get heavy on me. I don't want it to be something that I regret messing it up and making it all deep and everything. So we're just going to have some fun sometimes too, because sometimes that's what we need too. And what did I just say about the music? Sometimes we just need that hype. We just need that up, man. We just need that positive juju. But sometimes we also need that really deep sound connection with somebody that understands that we understand you. For them to understand that somebody else has been where they're at right now. And then they don't feel as alone, man. That's the thing that got me out of some of the problems that I had, was to find people. And here's a book that you're going to want to read if it echoes with you if you read books. Dr. Viktor Frankl, Man's Search for Meaning. Boy, it made all the difference, because I understood, man. The man understood things that I understood, and I didn't feel like I was alone anymore. And if he made it out and he made it okay, and he got where he did in his life, I figured maybe I could too. Okay? So sometimes it's just somebody else's story. It's that inspiration that'll get you where you need to go, man. Like a song, man. It's like a charm, and you can follow it out. It's like a light. And you can look up and get out of that dark place that you're at, because you understand that you were not alone there. Somebody left a little trail for you. Okay? And now you got to be willing to pick up and follow it out. You got to be willing to pick up and take up and carry yourself out of there. Okay? And right now that's the level that we're going to stay at. There's deeper levels of that too, but we're not going there in this first excursion into this thing we're doing here, okay? There's deeper levels of that, and we'll get into those if we see that it's going that direction, man. If there's cause or need for it, man, because it can go pretty deep, guys. You understand? Some of you understand. Some of you been there. Some of you understand that it can, right? But the thing of it right now, I don't think we need to do that, because we're just kind of trying it out, man. We're just kind of seeing how it'll go, if there's any interest in it, all these kinds of things. And let's see. Okay, Boney has to go. Rowdy, you want to start a posse? Yeah, Rowdy's got to go. Okay. sleeping. Thank you for everything. Posse up, my lady. All right, Bonnie Maroney, it's been fantastic. I love you, and probably that I'll just make that my hint to sign off as well, because like I said, I'm just trying this out. We're just going to give it a shot of using this as a platform, as a forum, okay, and just to open it up for the kinds of energies that people are already coming to me for. Why would I not give that opportunity and just be available, man? Sometimes that is all you got to be for that guy that needs that thing, is available. And I've been avoiding it because of my own self-consciousness and my own denial of how important that I thought I was, or what. I don't really know. Uh-oh. I didn't know we were doing a bounty. So anyway, I want you guys to know that you're important enough to me to try to overcome whatever shortcomings that I have felt that I have had, because I don't have all the answers, but I have a lot of answers. And I know things like, and again, this experience that has taught me this wisdom, you don't have to have all the answers to start. So the fact that I don't have all the answers is what I am right now, not letting me be stopped. I'm just going ahead with it. See what I mean? So that's why I'm here, and we're going to try to do it again at some point and see how that works, and hopefully it'll be some kind of measure of encouragement to somebody. And just know that there are other people out there that are struggling too, man. Whatever your struggle is, whatever it is that you're looking for in your life, know that there's resources, and know that there's people that care, and know that there's people that are also going through it. That's the main thing to know. That's Jackal. There he is. Howdy, Jackal. How are you? I was just getting ready to sign off. And this is a lot different live stream, Jackal, than what... I'm trying something new, okay? We just kind of did that, almost called this live stream left-hand turn, Clyde. Because it is a kind of a left-hand turn on this kind of a thing. But we're giving it a shot. We're kind of doing a vent session, plus waxing philosophic, plus just trying something new with the format that we have. Thanks, Rowdy. I appreciate you. Yeah, for whatever we're doing. Hopefully you can hear. Good night, my little Yorkshire pudding. Thanks, Bonnie Maroney. That's SCNS that's there. Fight to be found fighting. Yeah. Fight the good fight every day, people. And that's why I say the only way that I've ever lost, I maybe only lost once or twice. And you hear me say it. I might not win, but I won't lose. The reason that I don't is because there's only been 1 or 2 times that I lost. And what that time was when I gave up and I stopped fighting. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to tell you is just keep going, man. Just keep going, and you're going to keep winning. Even when you fall, even when you fail, even when you fail spectacularly, you keep going, you're going to keep winning, and you're going to have that, you're going to get those experiences that you need to build up your courage and your confidence. Just clicking down the miles, man. Sometimes it's just clicking down miles. Please understand, you don't have to have all the answers, you just have to click the miles down. Sometimes that's it, for that next answer to come to you, and just have faith that it's going to. Okay? And that experience and practice down the road is wisdom, guys. You're wisdom building right now. With whatever it is that you're going through, you're learning to be wise about what it is, and you'll be able to make better and more refined decisions about it as you go on, okay? Then it starts looking like you know what the hell you're doing. And that's why I say wisdom in practice is grace. Then the life that you're living seems to be blessed by grace, like a lot of mine is right now. That's not because it was not hard won, guys. It's really hard won. That's why I look the way that I do when I walk out my door every day. That's why I command the presence that I do. That's why Bobby was asking me earlier if people trying to tell me my business in real life. So, Oh, no, of course not. Because they know me. They see me. They're going to know. I wear it. You understand? That's how it is in real life. But it's built on authentic experience. And that's the thing you have to understand, so that even when it seems like it's going bad, please understand you're building experience. Experience builds wisdom. Wisdom builds grace. And that grace is the next thing, the next step that you're able to take to that. Grace in practice is unconditional love, guys. That's the place that I want you to understand that you're getting to. That's the place that I get to. That's why I put up with a lot of the stuff that a lot of people say I shouldn't put up with, but I do. Okay? Because unconditional love is a thing that's needed out here in the world. We need to allow people, we need to be brave enough to allow people to be who that they are without us trying to control or limit or manipulate what that it is that they are or what they give to us. Okay? Don't be greedy about what it is that you need from people, and don't be a Scrooge on what it is that you give to them either. Understand? If you can just give out a little more every time that you go out, you're gradually making the world a better place, man, even if just a little bit. Because I hate to tell you that even if all you do is spit in the ocean, you just increase its volume by X amount, didn't you? That's just law. That's just the law. That's just math, man. That's just quantum mechanics, literally. It's not that it doesn't make a difference, because it does make a difference. It matters. And what I'm telling you is, just that little smile that you give to the lady at the bus stop can make all the difference to her that day in that world. And everybody that she touches. And you matter that much. You matter that much. You understand? Howdy, Shu. You're tuning in right as I'm tuning out. And again, I'm kind of waxing romantic over here. What I'm asking you is, do you have the courage and the strength to live your life like that? To understand that if you spit in the ocean, it fucking matters. If you smile at a lady at a bus stop or at a fucking grocery store counter, it can make all the difference in her life. You gonna be bold enough to do that? Okay? Then find it in your place, find it in yourself to give that. Find that in yourself to give that, and you'll start to feel like you are valuable in the world, and you'll start to know that you do have a purpose in the world, and you'll start to follow it, because you won't be able to not to. You understand? Okay? And so those things don't feel like anxiety anymore. They feel like excitement for the future that you have. And I can promise you that you do. You ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. Please. Okay? Because I'm doing it now. Okay? Yeah. There we go. Fade says, strong positive words feels good to hear. That's what we want. I've got all this extra stuff, and it's, like I said, turning it inside out right now. Fade has been making me feel real anxious. And what I needed to be doing was turning it out. Because this is all love that I have, man. I've got to get it out of me so it doesn't drown me. You understand? This is the thing. I'm doing a favor for myself as much as you guys. But it is honestly and genuinely because I have come to adore so many of the people in this game. And man, it's just been such a blessing to me. And I can't believe I didn't see it before. But as me and my little closed mind, you know, it's just a video game. It's not. And I've been saying that for 2 years. It's not just a video game. So now I'm put in that proper perspective, and hopefully you can step on the path to what it is that is part of my calling. I'm doing it now. Okay? Maybe it's not to become rich and famous, 50,000, you know, I don't care about that. What it is to help each of the men that comes my way each time that they do. That's my mission and purpose. I just didn't expect it to be in this format. That's all. Okay? So I know I can give those things. That's a thing I know I can do. I actually had somebody tell me yesterday, you know, it shouldn't have to feel like you have to be Mother Teresa with all these people. I don't feel like I have to be. But I am that guy that can be there and help and give a hand. I am that guy. I already am that guy. I don't have to try to be that guy. Alright. Smile at the person in the store and thanks to workers for their help. Fantastic, Rowdy. Then you're making the world a better place too. That counts, guys. As hard as that can be for you to do sometimes, especially when you're going through, and Rowdy, I know you've had a bad time this year as well. We have. We have all been falling on our faces, haven't we? Shit. But we keep getting back up. We keep doing it. That's why I told somebody the other day, man, I said, I keep smiling at the world just to spite their fucking nasty faces of the people that would try to take me down, man. I do it. That's my own way of getting back, man. That's it. I just refuse, man. I just did it. It's Nuno. Hey, Nuno Mondego. What's up? Okay, so it literally, of course, now that I got you on here, and I did 16 other lovely blessed souls that have blessed us by adding whatever it is that you're adding to this equation. And hopefully you're taking something from it, because we're out there putting out the good vibes, man. We're going to do it again some more. Hopefully this is kind of working, helping some people out. And like I said, Saturday nights are usually slower on the game anyway. And as you see, how long have I been live streaming now, guys? Everybody talks about how toxic this game is. What I counted, there was 11 blueberries around us, and there was 4 of us. Not one person shot me. Not once. I've been live streaming here now for how long? Not one person has shot me. Well, one person did. Yeah, but they only shot me once. So what I'm saying is, I mean, if you're new to Red Dead and whatever, take that into account. And like I said, maybe it's just not in my consciousness for that to click to me. It just doesn't stick. And even if somebody keeps shooting me, I don't see it as toxicity. I don't see it as griefers. I see it as somebody that I could help, or give that pass to, man. That's grace. That's what that is. Yeah, 2 hours. Nobody shot me except one time, and I think he was just testing shit out. So yeah. So there you go. So this is how I play the game too, and that's why I started live streaming. I said, now other people need to see how I have a totally different experience of this game than most of these people do. Let's put that out there too, so we don't lose a bunch of people, that watch these videos and be like, oh, I don't want to play that game. It's terrible, toxic, terrible, awful people. I'm like, oh, you're shooting yourself in the foot. We're not going to have anybody to play with because nobody's going to buy the game if it's all the videos they see. Yeah, so I started doing it this way, but okay, guys. So I guess that's it for me. And man, I thought I had kind of a closing thing that I was gonna say. Let's go. That was it. Can you be courageous and do it? Walk out your prayer for what it is that you have for your life. Whatever it is that you've got going forward, whatever it is that you hope and you want to build out of your life, or you think is the way that the world should be it. Get out your big girl panties, man, and be that. Okay? And be brave enough and courageous enough to walk that prayer out. Alright? I'm doing it. It's kind of scary. Okay? But I'm going to do it. I didn't think I would be doing it digitally. That's new to me. But be willing to open your heart to something new and trust that there's a higher power out there that loves you and wants the very best for you and knows what it is and will guide you there if you just listen. Okay, guys? Thanks, Helena. I appreciate you too. Good night, guys.